beat up the
We're
dog.
live.
Sweet. Now let me pull up my own damn chat. Oh my God. Nothing's ever on time, but you know, that shouldn't shock people because that's me. And I gotta share this out. Oh, yay! I got super stickers.
Me too.
Whoop, whoop. About freaking time. All right, let's see here. Share. Or no.
You went live just before you went. Oh yeah, I got super stickers. That was the first thing you said on the screen.
You do?
Yeah, it's right there.
I gotta check to see if I got mine.
Hey, what up, 802 vids? How's it
No,
going?
Brian, you don't get no super stickers.
I do so.
You're not special enough to get super stickers.
You're on
Okay,
time
David. You'll see.
It's not your birthday yet. She got hers for her birthday.
Oh yeah, sure.
Canadian Witches, Joshua, Aaron Willis, 802 vids. What's up, guys? Joshua, if it's frozen, just refresh. Who's in charge of this? What's a shot show, Chris? I know what a shit show is.
Well, I don't know.
And if you're looking for who's in charge, that's me. Southern Belle, Donna Rock. Now it's working. Was a glitch. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Eddie.
Hey, what's up, Ghost Mafia? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry. I was just on the phone trying to get this money order taken care of. I just can't believe people, man.
Don't even worry about it. Once the chat pulls up, Eagle Eye, what's up? What? Where the fuck? I swear to God, YouTube, you give me super stickers and then you take away people's wrenches, you bastards. Okay. So as more people come in, guys, I will fill everyone in. I just don't feel like repeating it a million times at the beginning of the damn stream. So yeah. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Donna Rock in here. What's up, Donna? I said Southern Belle already. Eagle Eye's in here. Just a YouTuber, bruh. What's up, Lou? How's it going? Randy, what's up?
Well, I don't know if you've heard or not, JoJo, but we've got new YouTube rules coming soon.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes, new terms of service are coming soon.
So is this? What are they?
I don't know. They're just announced. They just announced that there's new terms of service coming soon.
What kind of new? What did they say? What kind?
Didn't say.
Okay, so this may be my last show. I don't know. Okay. Depends on the fucking rules they give us. Amanda, what's up? Beckers, what's up? She says I quit.
Yep. New terms of service.
You know, I swear to God, YouTube changes their terms of service and their fucking rules and regulations and guidelines so fucking much. They change it more than fucking anyone changes their underwear, okay? Fallen Angel, how's it going? EBF, am I okay to be here? What do you mean?
Yesterday it's been there.
Okay, I have to ask, okay, is there something going around that I don't know about that everyone's like, can I come to your live stream? Like, is there some like big fucking powwow that apparently I'm some evil person?
I mean, I heard there was a rumor going around that you're some kind of bitch, but you know, I didn't.
Oh, I mean, that's not a rumor though.
That's true.
That's true. I mean, that's not a rumor. So, I mean, if there's anything new, please fill me in. No problem, Donna. But yeah, I don't see why you can't be here, BBF.
Yeah, wow, that's
What up, Melanie? How's it going?
a trip. Why did they say that?
I don't know. There was also someone in Haunted Trucking stream that asked if they could come, but I don't know if they meant like come up on the panel or come to the chat. I'm like, why wouldn't you be allowed? Like I did understand.
This is one of the reasons why we do, live streams for you to come on, not just to see ourselves.
Please don't watch the live stream until after it's ended, okay?
You know, they might be on something. Be like, maybe you should title the stream do not click open. Do not watch. Do not come in this chat room or whatever. You know, don't watch this.
Right?
And all of a sudden you'll have a viral video.
Hey, Mike Speed, what's up? Lou says they said all people who don't subscribe to Lou Rock will have a channel strike and lose their monetization.
I told Green Bay Wacky, I said the new terms and conditions, which they're going to be doing away with the OBS and Streamlabs. He went, no. I was like, no, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. So, guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I need you guys to share this out. I need to fill up this chat. It is very important. Now, I did have my season finale for WoW last week, but this is a special one. So I need you guys to do what you do, share it out, smash my like, and do all that fun stuff. And then I will fill you in about what the hell's going on. So I wasn't even planning on going live, to be honest with you. I was like, yay. It's like a day off. But then something came to my attention. I was like, no, I'll go live. Colleen, how's it going? Oh my God.
Something came to your attention?
Yeah, something came to my attention.
Boy, this must be really important for you. Just come on. Now
that was kind of an open-ended thing. I mean, I could take that and run so many directions with that.
Never mind. You know,
for listen, to keep this like not adult rated, we're just gonna stay away from that part.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, Lou.
Hey, I want to say to Brian, I apologize. I wanted to come back up Sunday because I wanted to sing, and they were getting off. Y'all had some good singers in there.
To be honest with you, I was so out of it Sunday, I don't remember any of it. I was in and out, literally falling asleep.
I kept switching back and forth between Haunted Trucking and Brian. And I'm like, man, I might have to leave Ghost Dog, you know. And then when I finally decided to go ahead and leave, Brian and the ladies were done.
Hey, Erica, what's up? Zach, how's it going? Yeah, Zach, I am feeling a little better. I mean, I'm not 100%. My voice is going in and out. So, I mean, hence why I was kind of happy that I wasn't going to stream today. But
well, you look
like I said, something came to my attention and I have to. So, I mean, and this is something that I wanted to do. So, Amanda, what's up? BFF. Okay, I understand, Jojo Walker. At least you're my friend. I would like to think I'm friends to everyone that comes in, but I mean, I'm really confused about this. Is there something going on that I don't know about?
Not that I know of.
I keep getting like weird ass things happening. Like, it's been so fucking weird. I get random messages and they're like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, half the time I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. Like,
why?
They're like, I watch your channel, and I'm like, okay, but you're appearing as a different name, so I don't know you, like, unless I see your screen name from YouTube, right?
Yeah, I mean, they watch your channel. That's a blessing.
Yeah, I'm happy they watch, but I mean, I don't know your real names when you message me on like Facebook and shit.
Right, because
so when you're like, well, are you mad at me? And it's like, I don't know if I'm mad at you. Who are you?
Right.
Like,
can you give me your YouTube name, maybe?
Yeah, give me your screen name and let me decide.
yeah. What's your name? Do you owe me some money?
What's your name?
Gonna work with you.
If you owe me some money, hell yeah, I'm mad at you. That's $20 you owe me 10 years ago.
Right?
Punk ass up here. No, I'm just joking.
This is my.
That's mad.
Right?
Get mad at this damn cable company.
Oh man, Rebby, what's up? Erica, are you mad at me? Can I come up on panel? I'm just kidding. Oh, Beckers, you're never mad at me. Never. She's mad at Brian very often, but never me.
She got so mad at herself the other day, she stabbed herself with her own like Halloween fingernail that was like yay long.
What?
Ooh.
Harmony.
Kels did.
Kels did? Yeah, I was talking to Becky though.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I was like, what do you mean Becky stabbed herself with a fucking what did
No, Kels.
I know what happened.
I don't know. She just stabbed herself in the eye with her own fingernail.
Ah. Oh. I hope she's okay. Like, was it bad or was it like just like a poke to the eye?
I think she poked herself in the eye with her fingernail.
Okay, well, you said stabbed. I'm
Wow.
picturing this gory like fingernail
Gory
stuck in
eye.
her eye. Yeah.
I won't stick no nail.
Oh man. When did this happen? Was it on a stream or something?
I want to say it was the other night during one of our streams. I forget whose stream it was during.
I've been out of the loop. Like since Friday I've been sick, so I mean I'm not all there even now, but I'm never technically all there, so all right, guys.
Your color back though. That's a plus.
Yeah, I'm not feeling as bad as I was, but like, what was it, Sunday? Sunday I had next to no voice whatsoever. Like I hijacked their stream when they were doing Scary as Catch on Sunday, and it was whispering to the point where Lady Swan was like, "What the fuck was that?" Scared the shit out of her. Oh, thanks, Amanda. It's okay. I mean, everybody gets colds and that. I get sinus colds like every fall and every spring. I get like this every year. It's like clockwork. So just gotta wait it out and pump myself full of sinus medications.
Hey, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat because I can't see the chat. I'm looking at the hands, and damn, the words are so damn small on the damn phone though. I must be blind.
Right. I was having that problem earlier in Camp 7's when he was live earlier today. I was on my phone. And I'm like, I'm just going to say hi to everyone because I can't see who's talking to me. The print's too small on my phone. And I don't have my glasses on. So.
Yeah, and I got my glasses on and still can't see. But I want to say hi. I know Amanda's here. Amanda, God bless you. We love you. Lou Rock, if you here, you know I love you. And this is my job calling so they can forget it. And Country Girl Paranormal, Angel Max, Erica Thorpe, and everybody that I missed. God bless you. We love you, but we love you too, JoJo. You know that.
Well, I love you too. Hence why I'm doing this. Now, Jen kind of knows what I'm doing. Okay. It's not something that was asked of me. It's something I want to do. And it's something you're just going to have to suck up and accept.
Jen?
So now she had no idea until I told her what I was going to do. Okay. And she was not comfortable with it. But again, I didn't really give an option. Okay. Now I know that you guys have been having a rough time. And I want to do a fundraiser to help you guys out. Now, here's how this works. You're not asking. I am asking. This is my choice.
Right,
okay?
But you know what? I like to earn it. You know, I know I'm not.
See, this is the thing. Hold on. You got to listen. Okay, this is the thing. You have, in my eyes, earned it. Now, by saying that, I have seen you guys in multiple streams, multiple channels, helping out other people, helping out during fundraisers, helping get channels shouted out, doing what you guys do, supporting channels. You've never asked it for anything in return, okay? And this is our way of showing you guys that what you're doing, we know what it's like to be in that position, okay? And we know how hard it is. You're not asking, I'm asking, and I'm asking my chat to help. Okay. Now I can't say it's going to be this amount or that amount. It may not even be anything. Okay?
I don't want it to be no amount. This is, you know, this is why I try to spread to people that God wants us to share our blessings, and that's what we do.
Okay, but if you're going to go off that, now I'm going to counter you with that, because if that's the case, everyone comes into your life for a reason. Okay.
Right.
How do you know that what I'm not like what I'm doing right now? How do you know that that's not a form of blessing?
Well, yeah, but see, what I'm saying is, we don't ask for nothing.
But again, you didn't ask. She didn't even tell me. I'm not going to say who told me. I
Yeah.
find things out.
But you know, I don't.
And when I care about, listen, when I care about someone and I consider them friends or I consider them family, I don't want to see them struggle. Okay?
You
I know what it's like.
We're used to struggling, you know,
Doesn't
but it's
matter.
good. It's
There
a-
is nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with accepting help. There's nothing wrong with it.
Man, you
Every
just,
now and then, everyone needs a little help.
yeah, my wife, I know she's a little loose in the head. I know I'm gonna get her to the doctor one day. I'm just playing,
It
man.
had nothing to do with her, actually. She tried to tell me no as well. And I told her, I said, look, it's not them asking. And I'm telling the chat right now, Eddie and Jen had no idea I was doing this. None whatsoever.
Let me say something though. First, I thank you from the utmost to the bottom of my heart. I really do. If you only realize how many times we've been burnt by people, that's why we don't ask for nothing. I want to
But
just
see,
do it on my own.
This is the thing. This is something we share in common because I have been burnt. Okay. Every one of us knows what it's like to think you have a friend in someone and they fuck you over.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why we just stay to ourselves and our kids. When I go to work,
Yep.
okay, I go to work and I come home, I'll go do a video, this, that, and the other, but it's always just us. And I tell Jen all the time, it's us against the world because we're in a state that we don't even have no family here. Our family's up in
Thank you for
Ohio.
posting. Thank you, Donna and Harmony. Guys,
We have
listen.
family in Ohio.
And
We
I
have
get
no
that,
family
but
down
see,
here in
this
Texas.
is the thing is in this world, you make certain friends, you make certain connections. Okay. Now, it seems odd to a lot of people because it is online. Okay. So we haven't met face to face. But when you can sit down and genuinely talk to someone and be yourself and not have to fucking worry about it, whether you're face to face or not, okay, that's a connection. And those connections don't come along very often. And they don't build strong connections all the time. I personally love you guys to death. I know what it's like to be in your position. I know what it's like to have someone do a fundraiser, even though I fucking argued with them and told them no. Okay. I've had that happen to me. So I know what it's like because I didn't want to ask for help. I get that. But this is the thing is you're not asking. Jen didn't come to me. Eddie didn't come to me. Someone did tell me what was going on and even they didn't ask me. I chose to do this.
And I can tell you, it wasn't me that came to him because I actually told JoJo that we had talked about this before, and I told her what you'd told me, and I said, yeah, he's not going to go for that. He's not going to go for that. He's proud and he wants to earn his own way. And
here's the thing.
I warned her.
In my eyes, he earned it. They both earned it by working their asses off, not only by supporting people in the community and helping out with other fundraisers, but you work your ass off in your day-to-day life outside of YouTube. Okay. There's nothing wrong with someone saying, look, I know what it's like. I want to be the one to help you. Okay.
Yeah.
It happens. Life happens sometimes, and sometimes you need that help.
Right. You know, I don't want people to be negative or different about us because we're not even about that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's not, how can they think, here's the thing, okay? We're going to take a poll, okay? In the chat. How can you think, or would you ever think anything different when it's me asking for them? Not because they asked me, because they didn't. As you can see by his reaction, they clearly had no idea. Okay.
And Canadian
versus
right. I have no but.
See, there you go. Nostalgic Angel. I like how you said, JoJo, how do you know this isn't a blessing? It comes in weird ways and it's hard to swallow. When it happened for me, okay, Lunatic Dad did that. And he never did it once, he did it freaking twice. And Ghost was on the calls when I told him no. Okay. Flat out no. And I'm gonna tell you what he told me. Take your pride, and I don't mean any disrespect, shove it up your ass, because I'm doing it anyway. Okay.
I told him.
I love you dearly, and I say that with respect and love. But sometimes you got to swallow your pride and you got to allow someone to help when you can't. Okay.
Yeah, I love you guys too. And you know that You know, I'm not just saying it because the word love, and I tell people that the word love it's a big word, and you don't play with that word. So when I tell people I love you, it's genuine. I'm not just saying it, I mean it, and I'm trying to spread that message around, that message of love. Even though I'm a paranormal enthusiast, I still have love in my heart to give to anybody. I have love falling out my pockets when people walking down the street. I say, "Excuse me, sir, that's mine, but you can have it." Because that's what God wants us to do. If you believe in God, that's the kind of God He was, a God of love. And I'm just trying to be His messenger.
And on that note, if the moderators can start dropping Ed and Jen's PayPal link out there in the chat.
Well, see, here's the thing. Donna Rock and I think it was Eagle Eye. Was it Eagle Eye? Donna Rock and who else?
Harmony.
Yeah, Harmony. We're already dropping it. Even while Eddie was saying no.
Cool. Good.
Now, guys, this is how it works, okay? I don't do many fundraisers on my channel, okay? I have to really care about the cause and the people. Now, I know he's going to go, we're not a cause, and you're not, but I care about you guys. So this is what we're going to do, guys. I make no promises on how much, how little, if anything, okay? But we're going to try because every little bit does help. And if it means helping you guys through, even if it only helps you through the next couple of days until you can figure out a permanent situation or figure out what's going on, then that's what we're going to do.
Then I'm going to tell you this.
And I know it gets tight around the holidays like this, and we're going to be coming up on Thanksgiving real soon.
That's why I'm gonna be straight out honest with you. It's not about I and my wife. It's going for my kids.
Right.
Well, and I know that's what I was getting to.
Right. It's for my boys. And a lot of you in the chat don't know. We have 3 boys with special needs. 2 of them have autism, and the other one is semi-blind and is intellectually challenged. Put it like that. But I love my boys like there's no tomorrow. And so last year they didn't have a Christmas. This year they're gonna have one. I don't care if I have to steal the money. They're gonna have a Christmas this year.
Here's the thing. So what I was told was that you've got a new position, which congratulations. Okay.
And
Now funds until things start, you know how it is when you start a new job. Okay. Funds are tight. And I was told that there is a shortage of food. Okay. And there was some bills that are going to be falling behind. Now, I want to know, is that correct?
No lie. I'm not a liar, and you know me. I'm a realist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about
Okay.
struggling. Yeah, we're struggling bad.
You know, I'll tell people in a heartbeat. Yeah, I was going to a food pantry this week. My kids is gonna eat one way or another.
Yeah, and I commend that.
Advance, I'll do that. I'll do anything I have to do possible for my kids. It's not about me. It's about thee.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's another reason why I was like, I've got to do this.
Wow.
Because I do know the situation with the kids, and I did know about the position because you did tell us about getting the new position. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, that's a big deal because yes, the kids need to eat, but you're working, you are going to need your strength to work or you're going to get sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, it is primarily to make sure those kids are covered and they have what they need, but it's also to make sure that you two are eating because without your guys' health, those kids don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I make sure these kids got something in their stomach. They're never gonna go without it. Never.
Which is what parents do.
And that's one of the reasons why it's I haven't really done a video lately because I've been working more and more at my job, so that the more I can bring in the house, that's the less of the struggle they have to worry about. And I don't want my kids to stress themselves over me because even though we say we stress, our kids stress too. And there's times that they don't show it, they do. And I want them to see that, hey, I'm a go-getter. I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna get everything they deserve, and then some. I go above and beyond.
But see, that's what parents do.
Right, so that my wife don't even have to do that because I'm supposed to be the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a lazy man by no means whatsoever. I work my tail off. You know,
Well, see, and that's what I mean by earning it.
and I agree with Brian. I said that earlier. Bullshit. I told my boss earlier, I told him, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Now, Donna said she started it off who's going to match her. So what I need from you guys is to let us know how much you're coming in through your PayPal. Okay, there are people that are donating, and we want to make sure that everybody knows how much is being raised. Now we are going to run this for about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. Okay.
Wow.
We want to know, we want to make sure that you guys have enough to cover for a little bit until you at least find the solution or your first pay comes in. Okay.
Right. And in return, I'm also going to pay you back.
No, what I want you to do is turn around and pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Oh,
Yeah.
believe me, I have always paid it forward.
Well, that's what you keep doing. She says it wasn't much, but you can have it. Listen, guys, and that's the thing, okay? Every little bit helps. It doesn't have to be a lot, and if you can't donate, that's okay too. What you can do is share out this stream, bring more people in, because someone you know may be able to help out. Okay, you would be surprised what these communities can do. I've seen these communities do some amazing things. We did fundraisers for kids for Christmas gifts last year. We've done cancer fundraisers for kids. We've done fundraisers for people that have lost their house to fires. We've done fundraisers for people that have become homeless for one reason or another. Hey, my Tammy, what's up?
We did a fundraiser for a couple who had a business for 40 years that burned to the ground and they had no insurance. They lost their business. They lost their job.
They lost pretty much everything, just poof, gone.
Believe me, I know that feeling because it all fell apart when I lost my job.
Yeah, that's when we started going downhill because I had to hold the whole house with my disability check. Had to take care of everything, his bills plus his car note, my car note, car insurance plus the rent, electric, water, and then we had to get a loan to get another loan to cover that loan just to do, you know what I'm saying, make up for him losing his job for a couple months. So it's not catching up. It's getting worse.
And these are just
thanks, Tammy.
These are just things in life that we had to learn from this, and we learn now. And so,
give me 1 second here. JB Rants. I've been seeing your comments now. Your comments have nothing to do with what's going on in this chat. And I'm going to let you know right now, I'm Canadian, so putting in there pray for President Trump, probably not a good idea. I tend to get really heated when it comes to politics. Don't bring that shit to my chat, especially during this stream. It's not the place, it's not the time. If you want to debate politics, hell, I'll do a stream with you later and we can debate it. But I'm telling you right now, don't put it in here because that shit pisses me off.
Yeah, we're not political people here whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay, but I don't want to see no more politics crap in this chat.
I mean, if that's who you vote for, hey, God bless you. We have nothing against nobody. I never said nothing ill will about any man. I still call him our president because he is. But I leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now we're trying to help out some friends of ours, some family of ours, okay, with something they're going through, and you're on about the president. So, I mean, I have no patience for that stuff, and I'm a person with very little patience. This is not a chat for me. See ya. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Wow.
No, he said it's not a chat for him, and he left. See, this is what I mean. Like, I gotta say this. You come in here spouting off political shit, then when someone puts you in your place, you get butthurt and leave. Like, really? Really? Politics are not your strong suit, my friend.
And hello.
Oh my God.
God bless you.
Guys, what we're doing is we're trying to help out Eddie and Jen get some funds, make sure that they have what they need to cover their food and cover some of their bills until Eddie's first pay comes in. He did get a new position. They're going through a rough time. They did not ask for this, okay? And actually, if you go back and watch the beginning of the stream, you can see him and I argue it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gemma's Journey Grace. Eddie and Jen, I've donated.
Thank you, Gemma.
Another Nations 13 family member there.
Thank you, Gemma.
JB.
And my boys, thank you. If they were in here right now, they would thank you. My one son subscribed to Gemma.
I was gonna say, have you ever watched Gemma's channel? She's she has autism.
Yeah, and my boys are autistic.
She does a lot of streams about autism awareness. She's been up on the BBC channels in her area and radio stations and all that. So she's doing real good. Her channel is really taking off.
Kelly Skaggs
Very proud of her.
donated as well. Thank you, Kelly.
Joshua wants to know if their channel is the same name. Yes.
Yes, Eddie and Jen, the vlogs, and then some. Our channel, I called it like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like gumbo with chicken noodle soup. And the reason why I say that is because we're paranormal enthusiasts, but we also focus on our boys' life journey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you don't have to worry about it being unfamily friendly because it's family friendly. So you won't have to worry about no swearing or nothing like that. My wife, on the other hand, she's the one that's got the sailor mouth.
I'm joking.
That's why we get along.
My wife is like JoJo. She just tells it as it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why half the time when I tell a joke at in a cemetery or something, she just look at me like I'm crazy. So they'll give that sarcastic look, and I have to put my head down.
Now, guys, like I was stating, if you can't donate, that's fine, guys. Share out the stream, bring people in, so we can let them know what's going on.
Right.
Now I don't know if you heard me, but Kelly Skaggs did donate as well.
Oh, thank you.
Gemma said, she says, "You're welcome, Eddie and Jen. It's only a little, but thank you for helping the autistic community and the encouragement you have given me."
Oh, it's a blessing. And that's why at the end of all my videos, I always tell people to give a shout out and please help support your local Special Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a big advocate for it. You know, I'm big with the autistic community, especially that.
Mm-hmm.
So huge shout out to you, Gemma. You know, we love you. We love everybody that's here, everybody that's in the chat. Even though we haven't met you and we don't know you, we still love you.
Terry, what's up? JB rant. Hi, Gemma. They don't like the B very much here. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't like politics in my chat.
Right. We're not political, and we don't try to get religious. Those are the two things that we only would discuss, religion and politics. We can always agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm. He says, I can't understand if he has Asperger's autism.
My boys, well, see, Manny is severely autistic. He's nonverbal. He has mild cerebral palsy, and he has grandma seizures. So we always have to keep an eye on him. That's why he sleeps in our room, because he has the type of seizures that can kill him.
Yeah. Well, the JB rant, okay, he's got the same thing. He's got Asperger's autism, he said.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about. Fallen Angel, what's up?
Tony over here is mildly autistic and has intellectual disabilities. And in other words, mental retardation.
They call it intellectual disability.
Right, but that's the new name now,
Yeah.
Intellectual disabilities.
Well, I'm glad they changed it because the way that they referred to it before was absolutely appalling.
Yes. You know, so that's why I always choose my words very carefully on what I say about someone. You know, and I never call people out their name.
Yeah. Fallen Angel says, I have donated as well.
Fallen,
you're struggling yourself. I can't believe you did that.
Did not have to do that.
Now, see, here's the thing though. Like, I'm so glad that you guys are like, you don't have to, and that shows what kind of people you are. Okay. That shows that you're not trying to take someone for a ride. Like I said, we argued at the beginning because he didn't want me to do it, and I did it anyway, and I'm going to because I happen to care. So I'm going to. I mean, I don't like to say that out loud very often because it ruins my rep, but you know.
Right.
certain
we don't want
situations.
to ruin a rep. So
Becky says she has cerebral palsy and seizures as well. Yeah, Becky, she's in a wheelchair. I don't know if you know who
yes,
Becky
I
Taylor is.
subscribe to Becky too. I
Mhm.
comment to Becky all the time, but she never replies back. But it's okay.
You got to put pancake emojis in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
She
do
loves
I?
pancakes.
big on pancakes.
Okay. Now I know.
Yeah. Oh,
And
if you really want to bond with her, talk about Brian and how he steals cookies and how he hasn't made any.
If you really want to bond with Becky, you have to talk about Norman Reedus.
I'm gonna write that down. Norman Reedus.
Yep, Norman Reedus.
Where's my notebook?
Yeah, it's Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. She's actually met him like 3 times, wasn't it, Becky?
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's met him in person. You know, the guy from Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
Oh, Tammy Burgess Rock fam just donated also.
Thank you very much,
Brian
Tammy
wants our link
Burgess.
to our channel.
Oh, she met him twice. I'm sorry. It was only twice that she's met him, not 3 times.
Carol, what's up?
Twice is more than me. I haven't even met him
Right.
once.
She loves her some Norman Reedus.
We tried so hard to get into Walking Dead. We have to go back to the very first one because we tried to get into it, but it's so far ahead. I and my wife, we felt lost.
Listen, I watched the first season and I tried to watch the second and I just couldn't get into it because it's so repetitive to me that I can't get into something that doesn't really change. You know what I mean?
It's a soap opera like General Hospital.
Yeah, but I mean,
if you haven't been following it all this time and then just jump back into it here, you know, with Sunday's episode, you're gonna be totally lost. Be like, whatever happened to Carl and Rick, and, you know, Shane and this person and that person? Where's Glenn? Where is the cast? You know,
Amanda's blind and chronic illness life. I fully agree. She said Eddie and Jen are the most amazing parents and have amazing kids. So amazing.
Amanda is amazing herself.
I love
Jojo,
Amanda.
you have got to see her paintings.
She's blind.
I'm gonna be blunt with everyone. I have not been visiting channels.
I know you have. I know you have.
I mean, don't take it personally. And sometimes I do go to channels and I don't comment. I'll watch streams. I don't comment. I'll leave likes and that. But it's nothing personal. It's just
really?
I try to watch as much as I can to give you that watch time. So I sometimes lack in actually commenting or actually leaving a comment when it's a video. So
well, and we just started into our off season. We just ended our seasons of our shows.
Yeah, so
until like February. So now we've got a little bit more time on our hands, a little bit, you know, and with the holidays coming up, that's why we end the seasons when we do, because you got Thanksgiving. You may end up having 2 Thanksgivings, you know, and Canada's Thanksgiving isn't the same Thanksgiving as ours. And you know, doing shows together like me and Brian do, and me and JoJo do, it's hard to coordinate when there's holidays over there separate from holidays over here, and you know, sometimes through the holidays it just doesn't match up. And then you got family in from out of town, and this year we got OG's birthday, and we got family coming in for that. So
yeah, well, like, and that's the thing. Like our holidays start a month earlier than yours because our Thanksgiving's in October versus November, right? So for us, it starts then, and then it's just kind of like a snowball effect the whole way through. So
is your New Year's
kind of what?
Is your New Year's the same as ours?
Yeah,
New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, New Year's is New Year's.
Do you think it'd be possible that we could all get together on a live stream and go and wish each other a happy New Year's?
Oh, we do that every year. I did that last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd like to join in on that.
Yeah.
Wow, we did not know if anybody did that.
I give you a fair warning, though. I drink, so I mean,
that makes sure.
you might see another side of me. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't drink like that. That's my wife right there.
Channel will do the best. Thank you, Eagle Eye, and no, that's great. Thank you for sharing out. And like I said, guys, if you can't financially help out, share this out. Okay, someone you know may be able to help. It's not a lot. We're not trying to raise hundreds and hundreds of dollars here, okay? We're just trying to get them through until he gets his pay. Like, he started a new position. You know what I mean? So what is the new position? What are you doing?
I am a supervisor for a motor coach company.
Nice. So what's that entail?
Basically, scheduling, routing of buses, you know, that's going from anywhere here in Texas, outside of Texas. We got buses going to New Orleans, even buses, as a matter of fact, we got one bus going to Ontario in 3 weeks.
Nice.
So,
so you need to hop your ass on that bus and come up.
And I'm one of the people that does the scheduling, and I do the times and all that stuff on what time they should arrive, set up their hotels and all that for their per diems. Plus, I do hiring and firing.
Well, now, JoJo, you talking about meeting up with them. They're wanting to come to the Paracon at the West Virginia State Penitentiary. So if you come to that, you're going to be meeting up with them.
Now, see, here's the thing, okay? You've been riding my ass about this. And it's not that we don't want to go, but it falls on the weekend of our oldest son's birthday. So, I mean, I don't want to leave the province on his birthday. You know what I mean? Like that's not fair to him because I do, like, the custody is shared between me and my ex-husband. I can't take them out of province. You know what I mean? So.
Yep.
Hey, tell Becky, it's fine. Long as you see the comments, at least you know I've been watching you.
What the fuck?
I don't want you to think I'm trolling you or nothing though. Or
Right?
Not a Rocky.
No, I just, like, honest to God, it was the weirdest fucking thing. Like a string, and there's no strings above me. No strings fucking above me, and one single string like this big, and it was like glossy, and it was just like the other time I was like, what the fuck? Oh, Brian, quit being a hoe, okay? We told you before, stop talking about women.
Hey.
And Brian, you know we love you too. Even if you are laying down.
He's in the back. I don't know if you can see
I know, I'm looking right at him. I see his hat.
Oh my God.
I wish he was there. I really do. I think if he was there, y'all would get tired of me.
What?
It's like if I was there, y'all would get tired of me. Just like if I was around Ghost Mafia, I'd be around Ghost Mafia almost every day. I would be around. I'll grow on you kind of like a rash.
Listen, I live with Brian, so I mean, it can't be any worse than that.
Right. See, Lady Swan, I think I'm his new wife. Oh, here's your new wife. Knocking on the door. Real bromance going here. Ebony and Ivory.
We're dying. Hang on a second.
No,
He's over there dying on us.
Oh my God. Okay, so I should clear up for the people that don't regularly come to my chat.
Oh, that's all right.
When I tell Brian not to talk to women, there's a running joke behind it, okay? One night, I was doing a live stream, and this troll, I don't know why they tried to even bother with me, because I play with trolls. Okay?
So do I.
And they came in, and they weren't getting their own way, and the end result was like, oh, what was it? You're so insecure, and you don't let your husband talk to other women, you're jealous. And I was like, what? And so that's been the running joke this whole time.
It was you don't let your husband talk to women, but you got 3 men up on your panel.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah. And I was like, I looked at Brian, I was like, wait, when do I not let you talk to women? I'm like, you've had women up on your fucking channel. Like, what the fuck? I don't know who it was. It must have been someone that he blocked because he didn't want to talk to them. Because he will do that. If a female hits on him, he'll block them. He'll block them instantly. So.
Wow. Really, Brian? You get it like that?
Right.
Damn right I do.
a Wahlberg in him.
Dang right it is.
Oh my God.
Got Wahlberg blood.
Paco, what's up?
I'm the same way. You know, my wife, she knows anybody that I talk to, whether it's female or whether it's male. She knows anybody I talk to, even on my Instagram. I don't hide nothing from her. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know, I'm not the best looking thing in the world, so who the heck want me? That's how I look at it.
Donna, shh. Just let it happen.
Because that wasn't creepy.
Ew.
Yeah, that.
Oh no, he is good. He is really good, Carol. I mean, he's got his moments, and some days I would like to kick his ass right between his ears, but you know.
But yeah, Brian, I'm sorry I didn't. I tried. I did come back, but you was already gone. And I wanted to join in on that so bad because you had some good singers on there Sunday.
Dude, there's always this Sunday.
Are you gonna do it this Sunday?
Yep.
I do it every Sunday.
Well,
The only Sunday that-
one Sunday.
Hold on. The only Sunday
Oh no,
the
go
only
ahead.
Sunday he doesn't do it is when Scariest catches on his channel. So this
Okay.
week it's on Lou's channel.
Yep.
So he'll be doing it this Sunday, and then Scariest catches right after. So
Okay, because another person I always try to catch is Ghost Mafia, and I love his conspiracy theories. And I always have to watch the replay because him and Lou, they get on there a little bit later. I have to be in bed. I sound like a little 8-year-old kid. I gotta be in bed. But I do because I have to be up at 1 a.m. now and be at work by 3.
damn. But see,
You
this
know-
is what I mean. You're working your ass off to try and make everything better for your family.
Yes,
And you know what? That's what counts. You're trying.
I do.
So when you sat there and goes, well, no, I want to earn it. You are earning it. We're just helping you along the way.
And I like that bandana.
Yeah, we got this polar opposite thing going on. You get the white shirt, I got the black shirt. You get the black bandana, I got the white bandana.
Now,
You
at
got
the
the
risk of
black
sounding
beard, I got the white beard.
cheesy,
You got the black shirt and I got the white shirt.
We got a real spy versus spy thing going on here.
Sure the heck do. Yeah, from Mad Magazine.
Yeah, Mad
Spy
TV.
versus Spy. I can't wait till I
Oh,
actually meet you, Ghost Mafia, man. Damn, that's gonna be a blessing. I'm gonna vlog it all the way up the whole time, and I hope and pray that JoJo and Brian can be there. And I know if it falls on the weekend, I know you'll be there in spirit.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, it falls on the 26th of June this coming year. And our son's birthday is June 30th. So, I mean, and we had discussed, okay, well, we could go down for the Paracon and leave the next day. But, I mean, I don't want to waste all that money going down there and only be able to stay for just that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that it's a waste to go meet you guys. It's a waste in my eyes that I wouldn't be able to get to spend enough time,
Right.
you know?
Right. Yeah. And yeah, that would be heartbreaking too. You know, come all the way down. But man, once I see you guys too, man, I'm gonna give y'all the biggest hug because we're about love and you'll see it too. You'll feel it.
That's
All you
my
gotta do is ask Haunted Trucking when he first met us because he wanted to see what we were about. And he didn't think that, put it like this, the way you see me now is how I am in life.
Mhm.
Beat me. I'm a tiger that don't change his stripes. You know, so what you see is what you get.
Well, see, and I tried to tell people that too. And even when RK came up here, he's like, nah, he's like, you gotta be different. And honestly, I'm not. He'll tell you that himself. I'm exactly the same.
And
I'm
that's why we
exactly
love
the same.
Haunted Trucking. My boys, they love Haunted Trucking. He just grew on them. And my boys don't take the people very easily because they've been bullied all their life.
Well,
They don't
yeah.
even, you know, they don't go outside unless they're in the backyard. They don't like being around people, and I'm trying to break them out of that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just we have to do them with baby steps.
Well, yeah, no, I can fully. What the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
Playing with her head. That's my wife all the way, Brian.
So back to the topic at hand, guys. Make sure you're hitting up that PayPal for Ed and Jen over there, helping them get some more people in here. Let's shout this out, tweet it out, put it out on your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, cardboard sign out next to the road, paint it on the neighbor's van down the street, put it up on the water tower outside of town. Just let everybody know that we are here live trying to help out Ed and Jen. Back to you, JoJo.
Yes, guys, do what he said.
And this is my son. Hi,
guys.
Hi.
This is my other special needs, Cody, son Cody, also known as Link from the Mod Squad, judging by his afro.
We did just have our mod god come in, Sharpshooter.
Yes, sharpshooter, man. You know we love you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
That's the man right there.
Listen, I wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for the people that come to my chats, and I would not have such awesome interaction, and a lot of our success comes from not only the mod god but our other mods. But
Right.
James has been there almost, I would say, about 6 months in is when James started coming to mine and Brian's chat. Okay, so we haven't been doing this very long. We passed our 1 year this year for doing
Congratulations.
this. So I mean, to have someone like Sharpshooter, he's family. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the people that have wrenches in my chat, even though Paco and I go back and forth, the little asshole. We're still family. Like, you'll see us pick on each other really bad sometimes, and it almost looks like he's trolling me, but he's got a wrench for a reason.
Right.
He is awesome. I mean, you have to kind of get used to him.
Sharpshooter, I can't even tell you how far back Sharpshooter goes with me, because he was there from the start. We was all hanging out. We was going to the sugar mill with Aniki back in the day and hanging out. Like, yeah.
There's some people that's in the chat here that's been with us since we started day one. Like Tammy Burgess. She's been
Tammy is amazing. So was Donna Rock.
You know, yeah, Donna Rock. Ever since we met Lou Rock, we met Donna Rock, and she's been by our side since, and she's always commented. Amanda's just wonderful. Pearly May, Fallen Angel, like I said, some's just been with us since day one. Canadian Witches, you know, and that's love, man. That's real love right there. When they stick with you that long, and we try to do the same thing for everybody, especially you, because I'm always putting your stuff out there. You don't see it, but it's out there.
Aniki! Sorry.
Yeah, you just
there she is. See, I mentioned her name, and there she is.
I'm telling you, listen, people in Nations 13 have that knack, okay? A lot of them lurk, and as soon as you mention their name, they pop into the chat. It's the creepiest fucking thing, but it's so funny to watch people's faces.
Oh, Eddie sees me do that over Hunt and Trucking all the time.
Well,
Sometimes I won't even say anything in the chat. Like today, I just popped up on the stream. I wasn't even in the chat.
I did that to him a couple times. What was it, last week before I got sick, and the week before? He had no idea. I just grabbed the link that was in the one chat in Twitter, and I just pop up, and he's like, "Oh," and I feel horrible. I really do, because he's always like, "Well, do you mind if I kick you down so I can bring Joe?" Like, I'm honored that you want to bring me up, but if you have a full panel, don't kick people off of it.
He does that all the time.
I mean,
right? Like that day that I was up there with Clay and Patty, and he was like, "Clay, do you mind stepping down? I want to bring Ghost Buffy." And I was like, "No, don't get Clay off there. He's bigger than I am." Right?
Yeah, we love Clay. We love Clay. I've talked to Clay many times, and that's outside the chat. You know, that's a good man right there.
I'm dying. I'm sorry for the coughing, guys. I'm not trying to cough while we're talking.
Trying to cough up a lung. You go right on the head. Have another.
I don't have a lung anymore.
You can have one of mine. I don't use it.
Deal. We need a bathtub full of ice, some local anesthetic, and a scalpel.
I do have to put this out there, and it doesn't have to do with Ed and Jen, but since we are live and we're on JoJo's channel, and a lot of people in the chat know that we are good friends with Drone Worship.
Yes.
I want to put some prayers out there for Drone for a quick recovery.
Now Brian was talking to him today. They're looking at sending him home. They haven't found any more internal bleeding. And I guess they're going to await further instructions and see what's going to be happening. So it's kind of up in the air. For those of you that don't know, he had some internal bleeding. It leaked into his digestive tract. And yeah, so they got the bleeding to stop. I'm not going to give out full details because it's not mine to give out. I don't know what he said on his channel. I know that he's been live from the hospital, but I don't know what info he has given out on the channel. So I don't want to tell you his whole like medical background in that. But just know that he is going to be going home soon, and prayers are really needed because what he told us is some serious shit, some serious stuff. And I'm severely worried. Like I love Drone. Dan is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's the most down to earth guy you will
I
ever
tell you
meet.
what, if it wasn't for Dan, I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel right now.
Honestly, Dan, when we started, Dan was one of the first people, and he's been with Brian and I since we started. And a lot of the tips and stuff that I've gotten from him, I've gotten from Lunatic Dad, I've gotten from Cab 7, Green Bay Wacky, Lou Rock, like all these amazing men have helped out. And honestly, some tips that they've given me, I've went, no, you know, and sure enough, they were right and I was fucking wrong, okay? And I don't admit that shit easily, so.
Never does.
I don't. But honest to God, Drone, I've had someone come into my chat and they're like, why do you have a troll modded?
What?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, Drone worship. Because he comes in and he'll say the most randomest shit. And it's usually about Chuck Norris or fucking Putaki parties. Okay.
He was in our stream last night just trolling it up when we doing conspiracy theories.
Wow.
Donna, if Cab's still alive, tell him thank you for sharing this out. I really appreciate it, Cab. Much love, Ben. Diary, what's up? Guys, you're gonna see a PayPal link for Ed and Jenny. Or Jenny in it. Well, fuck, man. Eddie and Jen. There we go. Anyways, guys, go there if you can help out. Look, $5-10, guys. We're trying to help them with some funds. Eddie just got a new position. They're stuck in a rock and a hard place. He didn't want me to do this. Jen didn't want me to do this, and it's my channel, and I'm fucking doing what I want anyway. So,
because she's JoJo.
I mean, I love them both to death, guys. A lot of you guys know them. You know their family. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I know some of the stuff because they have shared it with us. The information I got today did not come from them. Okay. It came from another source, which I'm not going to name because if they want to tell you, they'll tell you. If not, then you're just going to have to leave it and just keep wondering. But we want to be able to help them through this rough patch. Now, they did not ask. I was the one that suggested this, okay? So it's not something that's, like I said at the beginning, you can go back and watch me and Eddie duke it out because we were literally going at it.
Yeah, we was going at it. Because you know how I am.
Guess what? I win.
She's a winner. You're a loser. No.
And I want to give a shout out to Anaki Jack. I know I've jacked your name up again. I always do. I love you guys and your son, Anaki Jack.
Yeah.
Why do I keep saying Anaki? It sounds Chinese.
That's what Lou calls
You know
her
why?
too.
Yeah, Lou calls her that too, and it's funny, but honestly, because when I very first heard someone call her Anaki, I was like, what? I was like, can't you see that? I'm like, it's Anaki.
Like,
It's like, no, it's Anaki.
That's a good way to put it now. Like saying on a key. Well, I'm saying on a key.
Mm-hmm.
On a key. Like you're putting it on a key. I'll put you on my key. Keep looking at me like that. Wow.
Something tells me she's gonna beat you after this stream, and not in the way that you hope. But anyways, guys,
she's just giving me this crap-eating grin. You know.
what we're trying to do, guys, is they have been going to food pantries and that, but they're low. They've got kids. Okay, guys. They're busting their ass to try and make it work. Holidays are coming up, so that means more bills. You know what I mean? We just want to get them through this rough patch. It's not a permanent fix, guys. It's just something to give them a hand up, okay? They don't ask for anything. They don't beg for money. They've never mentioned anything like that to me. And actually, Jen will tell you today, I was the one that asked her. I asked
I
her.
agree with this too.
Yeah, I asked her.
Obviously, you didn't win, so now we know who's bigger than you now, finally.
Shut up.
Listen. No fighting. Okay, children behave, or I'll come back there and I'll smack you
Oh
both.
no, we never fight. That I'm always on the losing end.
Don't make me turn this car around.
I know, right? That's exactly what Jen says too. Don't make me turn this car around. I'll beat your ass. And
I will pull over at the next stop and I will whoop your ass.
I'll tell her, okay, that's fine. You'll beat my ass, and I'll call the police. And the police will think I'm a wuss.
You know what happened? Okay, it's funny now. It wasn't funny when it happened. Brian and I had an argument the one day, and he said something to me, and I literally turned around. I was like, I've never wanted to kick the shit out of someone more than I want to kick the shit out of you. He goes, I'll call the cops. I said, good. Tell them to bring fucking sponges because you'll be in your own blood. And he was like, what? Now, before anyone's like, oh my God, domestic dispute. No, we don't hit each other, okay?
Right,
was,
we don't either.
It wasn't something, it was just literally something that slipped out because I was so pissed off at the time. The kids weren't there before anyone asks, okay?
Right.
It was just something between him and I. And the look on his face when I said it, he had this look like, oh fuck. Like, is she gonna kill me?
Violent.
Violent love.
I always tell him I'm friends with the police, so
And she
I'll get
is
away with it.
literally.
I love her.
I play cards with JD Shellnut.
I used to tell Brian that we
Chief
have a,
Police.
I used to tell Brian that we have a love-hate relationship. He loves me and I hate him.
Law's on my side.
Tammy says, Eddie and Jen, just look at it as a hand up. Okay, much love to your whole fam.
Thank you,
And that-
Tammy.
That's just it. Call cops.
I appreciate it, everybody. My kids appreciate it. As a matter of fact, Tony, come here.
he got his jammies on.
That's okay. He got a shirt on.
Well,
He's on your
what are
shoulder.
we up to now?
We are at 128.
Woo.
Good start.
Good start. Now, guys, I want to get that up to at least 250.
Oh, look at who
Haunted
is rearing
trucking.
his nappy old truck driving whisker biscuit butt up in this chat.
Like, Ghost Dog, no, I can't say much more about you. You know how we feel about you, bro.
Guys, we do want to get this to 250. Allow them to get like a decent amount of groceries in that house. You know what I mean? That way they're not struggling. That's one less thing they have to worry about. And if they can use some of that to pay a bill or something, then that's great too. I mean, we're at 120 so far. I know we can do more. We
Everybody
haven't even hit what? It's 9:40. We started at what, Ghost? What time did we start?
I don't know. About a half hour ago.
Yeah, so I mean, we're
2 minutes
doing
ago,
this
an
for,
hour ago. We started an hour
3
ago.
hours.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up? Hey, boys.
And you know what I'm gonna do, Eddie?
Hold on.
Say thank you.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody in the chat.
Very welcome, guys.
buddy.
You guys are awesome too.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful look.
And Eddie, you know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna order 2 of my merch shirts and send them to your boys.
Wow, y'all hear
Thank
that?
you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, too bad y'all ain't gonna be able to wear one of them because I'm gonna have on. No, I won't do that to them. Y'all hear that? Y'all got a shirt coming.
Yeah,
You got.
That'll be awesome.
I will.
You gonna do your chores?
I already did my chore.
Okay. I'm aiming for the rest of the week, not just one day.
Oh yeah. God.
That's a blessing, Brian. Words cannot put it. Words don't do no justice to anybody here. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. We really do.
You're welcome.
And we're gonna try to find a way that we can pay you all.
Listen, like we said, we don't want payback. We want you to take this, okay? Take this as a blessing and turn around, and when you can, find some way to bless someone else.
And we always do. We always pay it forward. Whether it's we see a small YouTuber trying to make it I always, say, hey, here's a new YouTuber on the rise. Get people over there, go at least check them out. Hit that like button, and
So BWYA Adventures says, I think they might want to check again.
Huh?
Hey, Jenny, what's up? Haunted Trucking, you have a damn link. Get your ass up here.
Right?
Listen, man.
I've been
You talk
watching
about
for
how
him.
honored you are when I come up on your panel. Where the fuck is your ass for my panel?
Ghost dog, get your butt up here.
Aniki says, hi, sweet boys.
Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh,
Y'all making fun
dog,
of
dog's ghost. Ghost's dog. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Those animals that he owns, okay? I apologize for the swearing. I don't want to swear in front of your kids.
No, believe me, they've heard worse than that.
I'm a sailor mom.
Yeah, she's a sailor mom. I have to keep it a little bit clean, so I have to say, damn, hell, damn, PT, doo-doo. She's the opposite.
Let's see.
Make that 228.
Wow, 228, guys. And the goal, like I said, 200 to 250. And thank you, BWYA.
Wow, and this is for you guys. Even your brother who's not in here, Manny, this is for you. So I want you, this is what love is.
Yeah,
And we got to pay this forward.
that's true.
Don't
To
let-
everyone in the chat that's been donating and dropping the links and sharing this out, man, I really appreciate this. Okay, I know Eddie and Jen appreciate it, and their boys appreciate it. I know Ghost does as well.
Mhm.
It's very touching to see what this community can do. Okay, like a lot of people get bad raps when they do fundraisers and stuff like that. When it's something like this and it's something you believe in, and a lot of people can connect with you because they've been there, they know what it's like. And when you're able to help someone out, honest to God, it makes you feel like, this is going to sound bad, it actually is kind of a selfish thing because it makes me feel good to do it. So
Yeah,
it's not just them getting something out of it, it's all of us getting something out of it.
Yeah, and
It's how do I want to say it? On behalf of the whole Nations 13 family, man, this is for you. This to help you out. It's because we love you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
yeah, we love all you guys in here, man. This makes me like, wow.
Carol says, I'm not crying, you're crying. Honest to God, that's why my camera's off, because I am tearing up and I don't cry.
Look,
So-
there's somebody in the back room. Who's it?
Ghost dog.
There he is.
Ghost dog.
Ghost dog, what's up, my brother from another mother?
Now, I'm going to spill the beans. Okay. And Ghost Dog can he can take it like a man. It was him that alluded me to the situation. And it was not him that asked me to do a fundraiser either. You can ask him. I can even show you the messages. I said I would do it. Okay. I said, well, I can do a fundraiser. I wasn't going to go on tonight because I'm not feeling well and I wanted to rest up. But this is something that, like I said, is close to my heart. I know what it's like to be in the same situation. Brian knows what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost knows what it's like. I would assume Ghost Dog has hit patches like this in his life. Okay, we all can relate to this. We know it's hard, especially around this time of year. Things never seem to be enough.
Am I actually in the room?
Yeah,
Yep.
You're on the live stream.
Yeah, you're in the live.
That was the first time I've ever used Zoom, so I wasn't sure what's going on. No, and I'll tell you what, Eddie and Jen, you know, I'd do anything for you guys. And JoJo's right. I didn't ask her to do the fundraise. I asked her what
Can be
Yes.
done.
can be done, and she just said, "Sit down, little man. I'm going to show you how this is done." And that's exactly what she did. So this is, yeah, I asked, but this is all her. And everybody else that's helping donate. I mean, I'm over here in tears like, wow, this really is working. This is really happening.
Mhm.
Finally, because I talk to Ed and Jen all the time, and they are the most humble people you'll ever meet in your life. I mean, I did a contest here a while ago for $10 to some kind of stupid contest where somebody say something and then somebody would name a song or something like that. And it was everything I could do just to get them to take the $10. The last thing I ever want to tell Eddie and Jen is, shut up, it's done. Well, Eddie and Jen, shut up, it's done.
Yeah,
And
who
we
won
love
that
you.
contest anyways? I can't remember.
You did.
I do have to say this. Donna Rock wants me to tell you that her husband made a donation in her name to you guys. So if you would mind, check again, please.
Yes, we will. As a matter of fact,
What up, Finn?
Yeah, Finn, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell everybody that comes in with inappropriate
thank you
shit.
very
This
much.
is not the stream, okay? And I'm gonna say it politely right now. Don't do that shit again in here. Because if you do it again, we're gonna have some issues.
What did I do?
Oh, not you.
Oh,
Finn McCool.
Donna, we love you guys. We love you guys. So you know what, you guys, you don't have to. I mean,
no, you're right, Eddie. You're right, Eddie. You're absolutely correct. We don't have to.
see,
We want to.
but I believe in earning it. I mean, let me go out and make a video or do something special.
Eddie, what have you been doing for the last year and a half, 2 years? You've been earning this ever since you started. You picked up your first camera. You've been earning it. You've been helping people out left and right. You've helped me out many a time. You've helped turn people's lives around. You told me stories. You took a guy that was absolutely racist and whatnot and turned him into a believer and following you. Tell me you're not earning this.
Yeah, but it's like I tell people though, God works with us in strange ways, and sometimes we don't understand it.
That's
But
what's
he
going
does.
on. That's what's going on right now, Eddie. It's strange. You don't know what's going on, but this is God working. If you want to put it that way.
And that's
Just listen.
what I said. I said, because that was his argument at the beginning. Him and I had a dispute at the beginning. And he said, well, God will bless us. I said, how do you know that this isn't a blessing?
Exactly.
Well, I put it like this. The blessing was meeting wonderful people like you here in the panel and the people that's out there in the chat, and continue seeing you, or at least getting a message from you, or going on your live stream whenever I get a chance, and just being able to express my love to you. And you can do the same with me. Like I said before, granted, you don't know us from Jump Street. I get it. But we do need to pass that message of love around, because this world is going backwards. I want us to go forward.
Have a good night, Will.
Hey, thanks. Well, I can't see the chat, so thank you.
God bless you, Will. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Even if I don't know you, I hope I see you again.
Listen, this is the way I look at it, okay? It takes a lot for me to do a fundraiser, okay?
I know,
And-
because I know the type of person you are.
But this is a thing is I don't do a fundraiser if I don't believe in it. Okay. I will not offer to do a fundraiser, and Ghost will tell you that I don't offer to do them. I honestly, I want proof, I want this, I want that, and Ghost Dog will tell you. I was grilling them today. Have they gone here? Have they gone there? How much is it? Do they spend on groceries and all that shit? Because people want to know that when they're donating.
Well, see, I'll tell you, one of the big things that hurt us also, besides losing my job, see, Manny is on different medications. And some of the medications we have to pay for out of pocket. He has to have it.
Yeah.
So even if it means that I got to go broke, he's got to have that medication. He's got to have that CBD oil, and there's other pills that he has to take that unfortunately Medicare won't cover. So I have to pay for it out of pocket. Sometimes it's like $200-300.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get it because I'm not losing my son.
Now, have you tried the goodrx.com where you can get the coupons and get like 70% off and all that?
Yeah, and we use that, and especially for the stuff he needs, we still got to come up with $200-300 because what the one epileptic medicine that he takes is actually $700 something. So we paid
And-
He's on 6 different medications.
Right. We paid
I had to.
$260.
We are so much in debt right now where we can't pay all our bills that we had to cut him off of the CBD oil because we can't afford $200 to $300 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's
At least until the pay starts coming in, we get the bills start coming, we trim them down, and then we can get the CBD oil back. And we just have to take the baby steps, though.
Well, see, the main reason I even contacted JoJo is because after talking to Jenny and talking to you guys, and then hearing the last straw that kind of broke the camel's back is, Manny. We all love Manny. We all know who he is and what he's about.
Oh yeah.
But when you start cutting medications, and I'm telling, he's having more seizures now. Whether it's the medication or not, we don't know. You won't know until you get the medication and try it again to see if it's actually happening. Okay, that's medical. There's nothing we can do about that. But what we can do is, and what my whole premises to JoJo was, if I can get you a couple weeks worth of groceries, that's $200-300 worth of groceries. You guys don't have to worry about paying. Now you can catch another bill out. You can catch up a bill that's going to keep your car from being repoed, or lights cut off, or get out of the house. Period. It's like Joe just said. It's not a permanent thing, but it's a help. It's a Band-Aid for that portion of the thing. But just stop the bleeding there. We'll let you at least work around a little bit to work here. Because Eddie, I know you're a fighter. I mean, Christ almighty, you turn around, taking on this full-time job almost. You're gone 90% of the time working. And JoJo's asking, what's his paycheck? Like I said, well, JoJo, actually, he just started. So we don't know, you don't know what's going to happen yet until you get your first paycheck and your second paycheck. And then you can rearrange. But you need that break. And spending $200-300 or whatever it is every night to buy groceries where you're going to get money the next day and the next day, scraping pennies together, that's got to stop. So this is what this is. This is just to give you a break for about a week or two. You don't have to worry about food, and now you can concentrate, watch that paycheck, redo whatever you got to do, and figure out what's got to be done. But at least you get some pressure off. And that's what this whole premises is all about. It's taking a little pressure off of you. Because I hear it in your voice, Eddie. I hear it in Jenny's voice. You are in tears. You put on this happy face all the time. You guys are in tears, and that hurts me. And you know me, Eddie. I read people.
Well, and when I first heard about this was what, a week or two ago?
Yeah.
When I first learned about it, and I had said to him in a private call, it was after one of Ghost Dog shows, when he was in a private call, I said, well, I can do a fundraiser on my channel. He's no, he was dead set against that. I said, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you up onto the show. We're going to be doing EVPs. We'll get you up on EVPs. We'll get you up on, in fact, I think wasn't he the first episode of Scariest Catch?
Yeah.
He was the first guest on the first show for Scariest Catch. And I wanted to get him a little bit more channel exposure because, he's getting close to monetization. How far are you from that now?
I'm still like 1,000 or something. Because
that's nothing.
Yeah, that's
nothing.
Eddie,
I work so much. I don't really get a chance to do nothing anymore.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? 1,000 hours seems like a lot. It really does, but it's really not. You'll blow through it. Trust me.
Yeah, you will.
Really?
Yeah,
And guys,
Eddie, remember, I was only at 2,000, a month ago?
Right.
And guys, if you want to help Ed and Jen to get to that monetization, before you go to bed tonight, don't shut off your computer. Run his playlist.
Yep.
Just run his playlist overnight while you sleep. That'll help him out. That'll get him a lot of hours. He'll be surprised.
And I'll just let you know, my videos, some of them are we're paranormal enthusiasts, but near the end of all of our videos, I always have words of encouragement.
Oh, I just forgot.
And you say, what can I do to pay you back?
I'm not saying that getting him into monetization is going to cure his problems or anything like that, but it gives him, the monetization. He can get super chats, when you guys want to throw him
Mhm.
you know, a couple bucks here, some super stickers or something, you know, that's money coming in. And that might be an extra $100 a month or every other month that he didn't have before.
Mhm.
You
Well,
know?
like Nikki said, you never know when or what God's plan is. And she's right. You don't. And the thing is you wouldn't allow Ghost to do a fundraiser. But see, I remember you and Jen saying, you can't wait to get on my panel. Well, see, over on my channel, it's a whole different world over here. Okay. When you get up on my panel, it's really no rules, but the only rule is when I tell you I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you, and you don't got to say it.
Right.
I mean, I know that seems forceful, but I'm like you. I don't like help. I've been on private calls with Ghost Mafia where I will literally cry because I'm so pissed off and frustrated, but I still won't accept help. I will not do it.
I believe you. And I know you like that too. I know how you are. I thank God that I got a chance to meet you and just to talk to you, even outside of this, when we're just talking on the phone.
Mhm.
You know, Jojo, you are just a wonderful person. You really are. And words don't really do you or Ghost Mafia no justice. I mean, people have to really see you to get to know you, you know? And I got to know you from both this and from being on this, you know?
Mhm.
And it's just, y'all connected to me. And just like Lou Rock, every time I see Lou Rock, we have a different connection. And it's weird how we met, you know, but to this day, we're thankful we did.
Mhm.
And I can't wait till the day that I do get a chance to meet you. It'll be a day that you will never forget.
Hey, Eddie, let's don't blow our head up too much because I'm wondering when I'm going to get the invoice where I have to go wash a car or something.
Yeah, that won't happen.
I'll wash your truck. I'll do that.
This is the funny part. Look, I don't keep tally of things I do for other people.
No.
I don't.
I'm
I only do
joking.
that with
I'm
Brian,
joking.
and
I'm
that's
joking.
because he does it with me. So,
What?
son of a bitch can eat my dust.
I never do that with you.
And
That's love, though, right there. That's love.
I still think he's got a cute ass.
Jojo had to take over. Yeah, see, Donna, Jojo had to take over my PayPal to help me, and I didn't want to ask for help, but I was thankful. She actually, she fought me on it too. She didn't want that, and I was like, well, I need your login. And this is the thing. Like, people are so worried about someone screwing them over. I can tell you, actually, Ghost can tell you too, how many other YouTubers trust me enough to give me their logins for their channels, their PayPals, and like pretty much everything to do with their YouTubes.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have never once misused it.
And the crazy thing is,
Even his
JoJo's not even running this stream right now. I have her information and I'm running it from my Zoom account through her YouTube.
Yep.
I took her live
That's what
from my
Ghost Dog did
computer.
for us.
That's why we did our live stream just recently. It
Yep.
was through Ghost Dog.
Oh yeah.
we've been doing this since Ghost, myself, Brian, and RK founded Nations 13. We have connections to all 4 of the accounts, and if one of us can't run it on theirs, we run it on someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
we had times what actually originated that
Mhm.
was my internet connection was crap, and we keep cutting out. And I'm like, JoJo, if I you're gonna have to log in and carry the stream until I get back, you know.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
her cat ate her computer cord, and she
Yeah, it
couldn't
was-
go live. So
yeah.
you know, we
I'm
Yeah.
still mad at
ended up
this
doing
guy.
that. And then that's kind of how the partnership thing come about, and that's pretty much what created the beginning of Nations 13.
Mhm.
How's it everybody else is lighting up except for me?
You're lighting up.
Oh, I just see everybody else lighting up. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. What do I light up? Do I have to
Maybe
pay a bill somewhere? Light bill? Did I forget to plug something in?
Nah. You're lighting up, man.
Yeah, you light up as soon as you talk. It lights you up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not used to this Zoom. I'm
I mean,
scared
it's
to
kind of
death
the
it.
same basis as StreamYard. Someone
Yeah,
talks and it lights you up. There's different views, like you can put it on gallery view, or what was the other ones? There's a couple other ones where it switches it.
Speaker view, where it just lights up whoever's talking on
Mhm.
YouTube, and then there's gallery view.
Yep.
And then there's like when you do the screen share, you can actually screen share from a program from another screen. You can do a whiteboard where you can like draw.
Oh, you mother trucker. Hang on. I
What
was
did I
reading
do
the
wrong?
chat and you fucking
You know, you can
Yeah.
draw on there and everything.
see, even Aniki, she said Jojo always trusted with anything of mine. Yeah, I even had Aniki's login too. I had Aniki's login. And Donna Rock says you've got to shake your booty for it to light up. So Ghost Dog, get up and shake your ass.
You want to see my underwear?
Yeah, he goes.
Listen, your underwear would not be the first pair of underwear to be seen on one of my streams.
Oh no, you can just see underwear.
We have been mooned on this stream, both with and without underwear. We have been teabagged on this stream unintentionally.
That was intentionally. He was just drunk.
Yeah.
You drop your drawers and it all hung out.
We've been flashed, mind you. It was a man, so it wasn't like, you know.
It was Dad. I mean, Story of Dory is still in therapy. Come on.
Yeah.
That was the first panel Story of Dory had ever been up on.
Yeah. Very first panel, and Dad drops his drawers right on panel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Amanda says, Eddie and Jen, I helped with what I had, all I had. I love you with all my heart. I'm going to bed. Blessings to you. Jojo, you're wonderful. Oh, thank you.
Amanda,
Have a good
you
night,
do
Amanda.
More than that. God bless you, Amanda.
What's
You are
Amanda?
so wonderful.
What's Amanda?
Amanda's
Urich.
blind and chronic illness life.
Amanda Ulrich.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful one right there. I'm telling you right now. That is a beautiful
Honestly, I'm touched by how many people have helped out tonight. Hold on. I'm the same way, my Jojo. And you're amazing. Oh, thank you, Tammy.
We're all
Listen, guys, I don't like the praise, okay? The fuck are you into, you fucking asshole?
playing with the baby.
It's my opinion, and not just because I'm one of the founders of Nations 13, but I think Nations 13, the family, kind of, I don't know why, but for some reason we get looked upon negatively, and we've done so much. I mean, we've done fundraisers for Team McKenna and June Gall and just like. We've done so many fundraisers to help out so many people out, and I can't be prouder of the Nations 13 family on Facebook and everybody that comes to the chats and helps out with the fundraisers and things like that. And I don't know why we get a bad rap.
Listen, we get a bad rap because when it comes to certain things, okay, I'm going to be the first to admit I will go off when someone screws with someone I'm close with. I will go off. I don't think about it. I don't ask questions. I just do it. Okay. And it's all over my channel. Trust me. Hey, Kyle, what's up? It's all over my channel. I just go off, and I go off because it's not needed. And because I'm so in the Nation's 13, like I'm a founder. Okay. It's my baby. So, I mean, automatically, and it's not anything like I wish it didn't fall back on my other founders, but sometimes it does. But I know that they're always going to have my back. And if I fuck up enough and they even think it's fucked up, they'll tell me. They'll tell me flat out. Okay. We have no problem looking at each other and saying, you know what, you're being a dick. Like none whatsoever. Like we have done payback streams where before any of us were monetized, we were actually raising money, okay, for our channels. And then what we did at the end of the stream was cut that in half, and we ran names of everyone that donated, put it through a generator that automatically picked a name. We ran the names until there was only one name left, and that person got half of whatever we raised that night.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when we was growing our channels, we was growing somebody else at the same rate.
Yep.
Oh, you know, maybe us and Ghost Dog need to be part of Nations 13.
Well, you and Jen are already in it. You already joined it on Facebook.
That's
That's all you gotta. That's all you gotta do, man.
All you got to do.
Join up with the Nations 13 family on Facebook, and you're in.
There's 282 members, I think, now.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, we're way down at the bottom of the list.
Well, and we started that to not only, everybody in Nations 13 helps everybody out. If anybody's got a question about anything, they can put it over there, and one of the other Nations 13 family members will comment, give an answer, try to help out best they can. You can put your videos, post them up there and get more views. You can share other people's videos out that interest you, that you think other people might like.
That's what I always do. I'm always helping somebody else in somebody else's video, because that's me, man. I love watching out for the little guy, because I never will ever forget how I started, where I came from, and I don't expect anybody else to do the same thing. So that's just me.
I mean, we started out, we was going to go with just 13 family members, and we just opened it up to pretty much the general public. Anybody who wants to be a member is in. All they got to do is join the Facebook page.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
You know,
just like HSFL.
What the Mike is in here?
Uh-oh. What the fuck, Mike is in here?
Yeah.
Yep, WTF Mike is in here.
What's up, Mike?
He says, "So this is JoJo."
Oh hell! Oh hell! I wish I could see the chat. Damn it! I gotta see. This is gonna be good. JoJo and WTF Mike in the same room. Oh hell!
Yes.
I've seen WTF Mike before.
Have you? I've never seen you guys in the same room before. This is.
I've been on panel with him before over at Recycle Dudes and a couple other places.
Well,
hey, just because you don't see me in the same room doesn't mean I'm not there lurking.
People always think he's a troll. He's not no troll. That's just Mike.
But, so, can
Tucker
you?
Family Vlogs. I'm sorry, babe.
What?
No, you do not have to be a paranormal channel.
Oh God, no.
To be a part of Nations, we accept everybody.
Listen, we've got people in there that do crafts. We've got people in there that do music. We've got people in there that do explorers.
Autism awareness.
Yeah, autism awareness is in there.
Uber lady.
Inspirational. We've got comedy. We've got paranormal. We've got pretty much every single genre you can think of from multiple different communities in there. And the great thing is when you go there, you can actually drop your link or someone you're watching, someone you enjoy in there, and it draws everyone over to it to check it out.
That it does.
Also, let's say you have a live stream going and you're getting trolled real bad. You call out for help over there, and you're going to get a bunch of people over there that are probably modded in your channel, and they're going to come over there and clean house, So.
Hey, JoJo. There's Tucker Family Vlogs in here. Now this is a wonderful family. Stephanie is her name, and she's deaf. Okay, and she writes, "I truly enjoy everyone in the community, but I don't want to overstep if I join the Facebook page."
There's no way to overstep.
Right, you're not overstepping, Stephanie.
No, no. And I do know who Tucker Family Vlogs is. You'd be surprised. I know a lot more channels than people think.
Yeah, you do. Well,
she lurks.
Well, shut my mouth and call me too.
I pay attention.
Look, this is no lie. We used to sit on calls with Lunatic Dad. It'd be 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'd sit here and go, "Okay, let's see who's live right now," and we just go around lurking in people's channels, and then all of a sudden, like Dad would say something, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, there's Lunatic Dad. He's in my chat," and then I'd say something, "Oh my God, there's Ghost Coffee too," and then you knew if Dad and Ghost and JoJo were there, the rest of everybody was there too.
Yeah.
We're all there.
Yeah.
I love
usually, it sounds weird, but usually if you see one of us, the other ones are lurking somewhere or not far behind. Like
that's what I do a lot of. I do a lot of lurking. And I'm always looking for, like in the morning when I go to work, I always start off my morning slow. So I'm always looking to see who's new to YouTube and check out the videos.
Just watch Twitter, because usually if we're lurking in a stream, we'll tweet that stream out.
Yeah.
Even if we aren't in the chat, that's
that.
how you know when I'm lurking. Like, I'll be in there and I'll tweet your stream out, but I haven't said anything in chat, and all of a sudden, Ghost Mafia tweeted out my stream. Oh, he's lurking now.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, they can always guess who the lurkers are. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and you're right about that. As a matter of fact, Ghost Mafia, I put a few of your stuff out on the Facebook groups, the paranormal groups.
Yeah,
all over the place. Hardcore paranormal. I mean, all over.
Nice.
You know, so I'm always getting you out there. And same with Ghost Dog. You know, everybody, even Brian. You know, I put everybody out there because I want people to know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Don't put me out there. I don't want people to know me. Listen, after this heartfelt stream that I've put on tonight, now people are gonna think I'm fucking soft. Okay, so
yeah, now you got to do something to ruin your rep again.
Yeah, you got to get back to being JoJo.
Sorry, JoJo. I already tweeted you out on Twitter, so
You're gonna have to do a psycho Sid raid tomorrow or something.
I honestly, I laughed my ass off, and for the first little bit there, when I was first getting to know everybody, they're like, "Oh, she's so nice," and I'd laugh, and they're like, "What's so funny?" And Brian would just sit there and shake his head and go, "Give it time."
You'll find out.
And now, even
Darwin.
now, when someone tells Ghost that I'm nice, he just laughs at them. He's like, "Yep, just
Yeah,
wait."
right,
He's like,
okay.
"It's a fucking honey badger." Yeah, he's like, "You do know who we're talking about, right?"
And I wanted to give a shout out to Cherry Shields too. I see her a lot on different chats, and I never got a chance to say hello to her. I don't know if you're a YouTuber or if you're just a viewer, but God bless you. I just want to say that.
Oh yeah.
Darwin, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything, but there was some prayers are needed for Darwin as well, guys. I mean, if he chooses to say what it is,
Well,
then I know he's never gonna-
he said it in the chats before, so it's public. I mean, it's out there.
Well, no. Some other stuff that he has said to me privately has gone on in like the last I'd say weeks.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
Ghost now. Hey, Lady Swan.
Brian said, "Hey, Lady Swan."
And hello, Diary of Her Mind. She's
Say,
another
"Hey, Brian."
Wonderful.
I did in the chat.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
what are we sitting at right now?
228, 230.
230, guys. So we're $20 away from that 250 goal.
230.
I mean, like I said, guys, the goal was 200 to 250 just to get them the groceries they need. If it helps pay a little bit of a bill, great. We're not looking for a lot, guys. You guys have done amazing to help them, and I'm so thankful that such amazing people are in here that actually give a shit just like the rest of us, because there's not many of those people left in the world.
Darwin said,
Have a good night, BWIA.
BWIA night, guys.
Darwin said heart failure and seizure Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
I really do hope you're doing okay, Darwin. I know you don't know me, but I'm gonna do a little prayer for you if you don't
Is
mind.
that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah, let me just do this prayer for
If you don't mind, how about doing a joint one for him and Drone?
Yes, I'll do one for both.
Mhm.
Dear Father in heaven, please could you put your guiding and loving hands over Darwin and Drone and let them know that they are loved and heal them from any kind of sickness that they may have. Show them that you are a loving God, a merciful God, a wonderful God, and let them see that everything is going to be all right, because that's the type of man you are. You're a man of love. You're a man of healing. You're a man of faith. We have faith in you, Father, and we just ask you to just put your loving hands over them, touch them, Lord, and let them see that everything is going to be all right. So we thank you, Father in heaven. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
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 I do hope that helps. And Alicia Rock Parrish, how you doing, ma'am? God bless you. She's another one. My kids love her.
Alyssa Parrish, what's up?
Hi.
She's amazing.
She is amazing, man.
And I do have to, like, honestly, the success of my channel, have to give a lot of my success to Lunatic Dad and to Lou Rock, and a lot of Lou Rock's people come here too, and that's from all the hard work he puts in. A lot of the people that I have come here is from Lunatic Dads as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we love Blue Rock. We really do. And one day I'm gonna get a chance to show them that, my boys especially.
I'll be honest with you. I think almost every one of us all of us founders and most of the original members of Nations 13 owe a lot of our channel's growth to Lunatic Dad and Lou.
Oh yeah.
They have helped out so much with our channels, and they've believed in us, and in return,
I have to add to that. I have to say, not only Lunatic Dad and Lou Rock, but Green Bay Wacky and Cab 7 as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Green Bay Wacky and Cab 7.
Green Bay probably, I don't know how many times he's shouted me out on his channel. I don't know how many times that he mentions, but I don't think he's ever done a stream in the last year that I haven't been mentioned on every single stream, every one.
Listen, I feel bad because I did forget them, and I'm not meaning to, because they do always shout me out as well. And I mean, I've gone to bat for both of them without them even knowing or asking. I've done it several times.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a lot of heat because I always fuck with Green Bay. Always.
Oh yeah.
It's just our thing, and we have to keep telling people it's a friendly thing. I'm not serious when I do it. But that man has gone through a lot of shit. Same with Cab, with a lot of the trolls and a lot of people hating on them, and they don't deserve it.
No, they don't.
And I have to throw one more name out there. Uber Goober Lady.
Yeah, Uber Goober.
Uber Goober Lady. I have gotten a lot of my subscribers from Uber.
Oh yeah.
Doing shows with Uber, doing like the hurricane streams with Uber and things like that, trying to help out, people that's in harm's way and trying to get them out of harm's way and things like that. And doing the show that we do on Mondays called The Missing, where we try to get help for missing persons, or just kind of speculate as to what may have happened, and just Uber Goober Lady.
Oh yeah.
And WTF Mike already added.
Yeah, no, Uber's amazing as well. I mean, I absolutely loved collabing and having her and Dad do that roast back and forth. That was fucking hilarious.
That was great.
That was funny as hell. If you guys haven't watched it, you got to go to my channel and find them. There was like
a Cab 7 raid.
Aw, thank you, Cab.
Cab 7 raid.
Welcome, raid.
Wait, Cab 7, this is for you.
Oh, Cab 7. We love that man especially. And the funny thing about Cab 7 is, when I started doing my YouTube, from the very first video to now, I always put inspiration in it. And then Lou Rock had told me I should meet Cab 7, that we were two of the same. And to this day, we love this man. He is so inspirational and so encouraging.
I'm so happy that he got his channel back today.
Me too.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do, however, have to say, Cab knew I was doing this before you guys did, and he did warn me. He's like, they may not accept it. He did warn me. But I told him, I mean, he knows how I am. And he told me, okay, well, at least talk to her first, because it can end friendships when you go ahead and take stuff upon yourself. And I understand that. And I mean, listen, I will be the first to tell you, I butt in when sometimes I probably shouldn't, but I don't do it from a bad place.
Right.
Speaking of which,
can I say something real quick to Lady Swan? Lady Swan, God bless you. And you know what? Just being there and being a wonderful woman that you are, a friend, is all we need from you.
There she is.
Lady Swan, you are so wonderful. Don't let anybody tell you anything different because you are. And I mean that. You don't just, you know what you can give me? Give me your blessing. Give me your love. That's all.
Always.
And that's all we want. We'll take that anytime. As long as we can have your love and friendship, that's all we need.
Absolutely.
You are so wonderful.
Ghost Dog, you were gonna say something. What was it?
I was just gonna ask. You were right about it. Sometimes you go ahead and say screw it, I'm going forward, whether they like it or not, and sometimes it does destroy relationship. So I just want to ask, am I still allowed to come to your house, Ed?
Of course you
You know
are.
you are.
You know you're allowed. You're always welcome here. Everybody here. If you ever come to my place, there's always an extra plate.
Megan. She says, sorry I'm late. What have I missed? Fill me in.
Cap 7 is still rating. You know that? Still seeing Cap 7 raid.
Make sure you Raiders are smashing that like and sharing this out, guys. What we're doing is we're trying to help Eddie and Jen. Eddie got a new position, guys. We all know, and we can relate to this. Funds are tight right now. They've got kids. They need food. They have been going to food pantries, but I mean, food pantries aren't a full-time thing that you can live off of, okay? They've got 4 kids. They've got bills piling up. We don't know what it's going to be like for his first paycheck. And the reality is they need help. Now, they didn't ask for it, okay? Haunted Trucking came to me, asked, what can we do? And I said, I'll do a fundraiser, okay? Now, if you rewind to the beginning of the stream, again, you will see me and Eddie battling it out. Obviously, he lost.
Yeah. So I don't want anybody to think that this is a front. It's no front.
This is not something.
For nothing,
Yeah.
you know?
This is not something that they asked for. They didn't even know until last minute.
This is why I'll give you how bad Eddie is about taking helps and getting help and whatnot. If Eddie had known that I was going to do this, if Jen even knew I was going to do this would have never happened. I literally had to go behind Eddie and Jen's back, which I'm really ashamed to do. But damn it, enough's enough. I love Eddie and Jen as a brother and sister, as my family. And, you know, we all talk about having groupie gifts and whatnot. I can tell you right now, I could hear for the last couple of weeks, and it's just getting worse. And you can hear the tears. You can hear the pain. You can hear the stress that's going on. I mean, when I notice something wrong, like just looking at Eddie, you know there's something going on. I look at Jen, you know what's going on. And when you're close to him, and I said, enough's enough. This broke the camel's back. And so God bless you, JoJo. I mean, seriously. I mean,
hey, no. Listen, the thing is I don't want any kind of praise or thank you or nothing. I just want to see that they can get through the week or 2 weeks that it takes to get the first check and start building up again. That's all I want. That's all I want. Other than that, I'm not here.
So no cameras today.
No, nothing. So guys, if you're seeing this PayPal link that's being dropped, guys, if you can make, it doesn't matter if it's $2, $5, $10, it could be $1 or 50 cents, guys. Just every little bit helps, just to make sure. Like Eddie did share with us that they had to cut their one son's medication down, and he needs it. Okay, you shouldn't have to choose between your child's health and bills. Francis says she sent in $2. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you.
You shouldn't listen. In this day and age, you shouldn't have to make the decision. Okay, well, can we eat tonight, or does the electric have to be paid? Do I have to put a roof over your head, or can I give you the clothes that you need? That's not the way that this should be. This world is so ass backwards and so fucked up, and it's very rare that you see people come together and help out anyone anymore. Actually, this was talked about on Question Everything.
Yep.
People turn a fucking blind eye. I don't want to get involved. You know what? Getting involved sometimes, yeah, it could lead to a mess. And honestly, I honestly thought at the beginning that Eddie would be mad at me, okay? Because I was not taking no. I would have done it regardless of what he said, okay? And I would tell him straight to his face because that's the kind of person I am. You can fucking hate me later. I don't give a shit. You're going to have what you need one way or another.
Megan's blog says, Jojo, I have sent something to them too. Please tell them to check.
Yeah.
And just let me just say this. You don't, you know what? Because I'm not going to win the argument. So send because you want to, not because you had to.
Well, and that's the thing is, this is the reality of it, okay? Nobody in this chat that has donated had to do it. None of them were being forced to do it. It's simply put out there. If you can, please do. If you can't, that's great. Share this out. Someone you know may be able to do it, okay? And anytime I'm involved in any kind of fundraiser, that's what I tell you. If you can't financially do it, that's fine. I understand it. I can't financially do it, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm putting on a stream and I'm letting you know they need help. I can't financially do it myself. I'm asking for you guys to help them.
It's like what I said, Eddie, before. I know we don't have to do this.
Hey, Carlos.
We want to do this.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, there's so many people that can relate to it. I can relate to it. Ghost can relate to it. And like I said,
I can relate to it.
It's something, honestly, that happens so often to so many people around the world, not just in the US, not just in Canada, but all over the fucking world. And it's sad. It really is. Like, when you bust your ass and you're still living below poverty, there's something wrong with that. There's something seriously wrong with that. Bri, he's talking to you.
What up?
He said Gazoon type.
Thanks.
Brian has officially checked out. No, I'm joking. He is listening. But like, I wasn't planning on going live today because I did end my Whacked Out Wednesday for this year. I was planning on taking a day off and relaxing because my voice is in and out. Even now, you can tell from the beginning of the stream to now, it's starting to go in and out. But when I heard what was going on, I had to do something. I wasn't asked to do it. I take shit upon myself. So I mean, if you ever come to me, if you ever come to me and ask me for a solution and I can't find a solution by other means, and I tell you I'm going to do it and that's not what you want for an outcome, then don't come to me. I'll tell you flat out, don't come to me. Okay. Because I do the same thing for my family. I exhaust all means before I will even reach out for help. And even then, I don't reach out for help. Hey, what up, Cab?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Eddie and Jen, the blogs and then some. Our community over at Cab 7 just left you a donation, all right?
Hold on. Carlos says, Jojo, you want the boy to help. Carlos, if you can reach the boy, I would appreciate their help.
Cab, I'm not gonna win the argument. I know we love you, Cab 7, and you know that. I don't know what to say. I thank everybody in the chat. Cab 7, I just got finished talking about you too. You are just so wonderful. You really don't get the credit you deserve. And
hold on one second. I'm not trying to interrupt.
No.
I'm trying to stop you doing something stupid. Carlos, I'm not playing, okay? This is a serious matter. And if you fuck with my stream by acting like this, when you're like, it's like selling your soul to the devil, listen, I am the devil, okay? You can't sell it to me. I've already fucking got it. Continue, go ahead.
Oh my gosh. To make a long story short, Cab, we love you so much. We thank you from our heart. We thank everybody in the chat from the bottom of our heart. You guys are so wonderful. This is what a community is supposed to be about, helping. I don't like to ask for anything though. That's the thing. I don't. I like to earn it.
You didn't ask for this.
You didn't ask, and you have earned it. In my eyes, you have earned it. You've earned it by you put out content. You go to other channels. You support them. I've seen you in multiple other fundraisers, for Christ's sakes. Okay, you don't see me. Listen. I am everywhere, and no one sees me. And I always get complaints. Well, you don't come here. You don't come here. I do. I just don't say nothing.
Right, and I'm the same way. There's some I don't even say anything. I'm always lurking. I'm like Ghost Mafia.
Oh, Joy sent you something.
Joy, I got it, and thank you so much. Mwah. This is for you. We love you, Joy. And she's also a big supporter of us too, our channel. We love you so much, Joy.
What's the total up to now?
297.
Nice.
Guys, and like I said, we're not looking for a lot. We want to just get them through. Okay? Get at least some of the stress off so they have one less thing to worry about.
Right. It's
Carlos says, okay, Jojo Boyd is on the way.
Oh.
Thanks, Carlos.
It's like that song says, one last bell to answer, one last egg to fry. And I know you was waiting on that, Cab 7.
Oh, I was waiting on it. Yeah.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Cab 7, you don't know me from Jack. I've been in your shows. The only reason I know about you is because of Eddie and Jen.
Oh.
And I did a thank you thing because I just reached my 1K, which I'm real proud of. And thanks to everybody here. You're in there too. I did mention you in there just to let you know. So if you hear something, say, hey, Cab 7, did you know you were mentioned to some? It's because of Eddie and Jen. So I just want to say personally, say hello. And I am from Wisconsin, by the way.
Nice, nice. That's a long ways away from me.
I thought he was in Wisconsin, Eddie.
No, that's Green Bay.
Oh, you're talking about Green Bay.
Oh, I got the wrong guy.
It's not the first.
Crap, I'm out of here.
not the first time somebody's mistaken Cab 7 for Green Bay Wacky. Although Cab 7 is a little bit funnier than Green Bay, but
wow.
No, I will say this because I was reading Joy. She said it's the same way I won't ask for help. I've gone many days without eating just so my kids can eat. And you know what? Brian and I have done the same thing.
Same
okay.
here.
There's many Ghost, Cab, they can vouch for it. Okay. I've told them because there's days where like I've been on calls and I'm shaky and they're like, are you all right? And it's because I've gone without and it's affecting my health. And once this is what I tried to tell Eddie the one time, actually earlier in the stream. He said to me, he goes, well, as long as my kids have. And I said, but the thing is you just started work. Okay. You're gonna need to eat to maintain your health, to stay healthy enough to work. Okay. Same goes for Jen. She's with those kids. If you're not eating, you're gonna get weak.
I can tell you from experience, there's only so many ways to spruce up top ramen. Okay.
But hold on though. Okay. And the whole thing is yes, as parents, you go without, so they have. But at the same time, if we're not eating and taking care of ourselves, our health deteriorates. Those kids don't stand a chance without you.
Yeah, and right now I'm getting sick, so I could feel it.
They're not going to have anyone if you're not there. So yes, this is to help them to make sure that they're not going without, but it's to help you guys too.
Yeah,
and somebody at Green Eyes was asking how much is your son's medication. You got to understand, it isn't just one medication. It's like 6 different medications. And the one that the severest, Manny, he's got more going on than what Eddie and Jen saying, being besides severely autistic. Because of one of the medications, we don't know this for a fact, but the safe assumption is because they had to stop one of the medications because they simply couldn't afford it. His son is now having more seizures and stuff like that. So every little bit that everybody's chipping in and helping out is helping out. And maybe we can get them back on that med just to make sure it is or isn't the meds that way, because it's kind of like a trial run. I was talking to somebody else about this before. We got to find out if that medication was helping him, because if it was, we got to do something about that.
Thank you, Green Bay. Green Bay Wacky says, Jojo, I just donated to help.
There's another guy I like to meet.
Well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, that might be pretty easy to do.
And judging by ghost look on his face, it's already in motion. So, what's the goal? Well, the goal was 200 to 250, guys. If we raise a little bit more and it helps them get that medication back for their son to make it through the month, that's great. That's not what we're going for. Okay. I mean, in a perfect world, that would be awesome, guys, because like I said, you shouldn't have to choose between your child's health and paying a bill or your child's health and having food in that fucking house. I don't know. Listen, I personally think that the way the medical system in the States is completely fucked up.
I'm
Okay.
with you. I'm with you on that.
But I'm not in the States. I'm in Canada, and our health system is different. Yes, we have our healthcare. Everybody's like, you got free healthcare. We don't. It comes off our taxes. We just don't pay up front. Okay. We don't have to, gets paid when we do our taxes each year, once a year. That's it. Okay. But there is certain costs that we don't get covered. Okay. Just like you guys, certain medications is not covered by our OHIP, which is what Ontario's healthcare is called. Okay. Which is our insurance up here. Certain medications aren't covered, even if you're on disability and like a social service kind of thing, certain medications aren't covered by that either. Okay. So there are things that I can relate to certain medications not being covered. And when your son's having seizures, and those seizures, if they're bad enough, can end someone's life. You shouldn't have to make that choice.
What scared me was not even so much the seizures. Well, definitely the seizures. Let me correct myself. But you got to understand, when Eddie's at work all day, there's only one other person that can handle this. Now, think about it. This guy is, what, almost 6 feet tall, 300 some pounds. And basically, he's a 2-year-old. And when he had the last seizure they had, Jen was telling me this morning, he fell, and it was just Jen. Jen is not that big of a woman. And she managed to get him up this time. But what about the next time? You know, that's why these medications are so important and everything else like that. I just thought I'd let you guys know about a little bit more about Manny. And that's what we're talking about is Mr. Manny. A great guy, lovable man. Just don't get him pissed off and keep the food away from him.
And welcome Green Bay Wacky.
What up, Green Bay?
You know I was lurking.
Thank you, Carlos.
How you doing, Green Bay? Green Bay, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our heart.
Oh,
it means a lot to us.
Eddie.
You didn't have to though, and I tell everybody that that's just me. But me and JoJo went at it already earlier.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Right. Notice how no one's shocked by this.
I'll tell you, Eddie, like lunatic dad used to tell us, just sit back and take it.
Yeah, I have to, like a chump. I have to sit back and take it, you know. And I love you guys. I really do. And I'm not saying it just because of the word. I'm saying it because that's how I feel.
Jojo, if you'd allow me to do something for Addie and Jen and the boys, it'll take just a minute or so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just want to say hi to My Cry for Help. He's in the chat. We've got a bunch of new people coming in, actually. Native Grammy, what's up?
Hi, Native Grammy.
All right, go ahead.
Now, I've done this before. Now, I know that what you're going through right now isn't the easiest thing in the world. And sometimes we call them a low point in our life, right? And this is where our faith has to be strong in our low points. And I want you to know that you're not by yourselves, okay? You realize right now that a community has come together to lift you up. So I think this is only right that I should share this with you. When you walk through a storm, Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, oh, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Wow.
Love you.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Eddie and Jen, I need you to check again because there was a couple more people that donated.
That one in particular with green eyes, she wants to make sure you got it from her.
I just seen somebody. I just seen somebody out in the chat that I haven't seen in our channels in like
Callie.
Well over, yeah, Callie. I haven't seen her.
I know. I saw.
Ever.
I know she came in. She's like, I'm not new here. I don't know where she's been, but it's good to have her back.
Right? Yeah, I haven't seen Callie in a long time. Long time.
Listen, guys, I'm not sappy by any means, guys, but I am very grateful and very touched for all of this amazing help you guys are showing them. So much love, so much support, and it means the world to me. I know it means the world to them. I know everyone up here is grateful for it.
Yes.
Hey, you guys, none of you guys are gonna have to meet him in a couple of days. I'm the one who's gonna meet him. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. I might have to actually record this for the legal purposes or something.
Now, you know what? I have to pay Cab 7 back. So Cab 7, and
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
Everybody in the chat and everybody on the panel, this is also for you. Just a little snippet for you. Father, help your children. Don't let them follow the other side of the road. And Lord, help us feed our babies and let them sleep the other side of me. Jesus is love. He won't let you down, my oh Lord. Jesus is Lord. He's my Lord. That's for all of you.
Amen to that, brother.
Wow.
Amen.
Sing your heart out here now.
I get timed out. That was real.
Thank you. I wasn't trying to get religious on everybody here, but it's,
hold on one second.
I'm gonna have to do one for you, Eddie.
Hold on. Someone asked why they got timed out. Law of attractions. I don't think it was an intentional timeout. I think it was what you wrote. I think one of the mods just took it the wrong way. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. Blazing Leo wanted to know what the donations were for. So we are raising donations for Eddie and Jen against their will. They're my hostage tonight. Because they are going through a rough patch right now. They have children that need help. And they need help themselves. He's got a new position. He's not going to get paid for a week or two, depending on how his pay structure works. I don't know, because that's not my business. Okay. But the fact of the matter is it's gotten to the point where they've had to choose now between medications for their sons or paying for the bill. And we can't have that. So if we can at least ease some of that stress off them, get some groceries in the house so they can put money towards the medication that they had to take their son off of, then that's one less thing that they have to stress about. That's what we're doing.
You guys are so wonderful. Everyone in the chat, Cycle Dude, thank you very much. I read your comment. Um, I feel like crying. I'm at a loss for words. I mean,
one thing I do want to mention to the chat room and everything out there. Some of you people know about Eddie's children. Some of you are new to Eddie, and some of you just simply don't know about Eddie and Jen's children. It's an argument between 2 and 3 autistic boys. One is extremely severely autistic. The other one is mild, and the third one, Eddie, you're best explaining it.
It's Cody. He's semi-blind and is mentally delayed. He basically has the mindset of what would you say, Cody?
10-year-old.
A 10-year-old.
And it's like I just wanted people to know that that's exactly what we're talking about, helping the children out and cutting medication. The street Manny, which is the worst of the autistic, he is on like 6 different medications, and that's what JoJo was just talking about, that they had to cut one back just so they could, buy groceries every day and stuff like that. And because of the autism, and people that have autistic children know this for a fact, it is so expensive. And when you've got one person in the household that can work, the other one's got to be there for the boys, period. Unless the guy is a computer guy, and trust me, Ed would love to be in that position, but he's not. His means are really, really slim. And those bills, I mean, they're borrowing on top of borrowing on top of borrowing, and it's got to the point that they're done, and this is the main reason why we're doing this. There is funds coming in. They're just waiting, like JoJo said. Eddie has just started a new position in his job, so the pay structure is going to be different. But they don't until they get their first check, get a couple checks rolling to figure it out. They still got they got to feed their kids, and there's nothing there. And that's what this is all about. It's trying to relieve, again, like JoJo said, to relieve the pressure so they can sit down without wondering, where's the next meal going to come from? Where can we find some more pennies? This is going to take that away. Now they can focus on getting that check, take care of some bills, and before long, it just takes a little bit to make something big happen. And this is just a seed, and everybody's help doing this. You're planting the seed. Now we just got to watch it grow.
And like I said
thank
before,
you.
they didn't know that I was doing this until last minute, okay? They didn't want me to do this. I did this, okay? I did this because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help them. I know what it's like. I've been there, done that. Many of us have been there, okay? Listen, I don't think there's a single person in this chat or on this panel that has not been in this position.
I know I have.
Lots of times in my life. Lots of times.
And I mean, to be able to help someone, it's a good feeling. I don't care who you are. You could be the biggest, listen, you could be the biggest asshole in the world. If you take 2 minutes and actually help someone, guaranteed you feel a hell of a lot better. Wait to come by. It's up to them. No problem, Carlos. Listen, honestly, I'm grateful for the people that have shown up. I'm grateful for the people that have helped. I'm grateful that they're going to have one less thing to worry about. You know what I mean? It's not a permanent fix. It is temporary, but it'll get them through.
It's a big temporary. And like I said, I talk to Jenny and Ed all the time on a personal level, because like I said, Jen and Ed are basically my brother and sisters. I adopted them. We always say we're the brothers from another mother, but always the same father.
Hmm.
If anybody's in the religious group, you know what we're talking about when we say the same father. That goes about for anybody else in this room.
You've got people asking for you to check the PayPal again.
Yep, Debbie McWaters, EV Peace. Please check your PayPal. I sent a little something.
Nalisha, there's no thank you.
Yes, and I did, and
I appreciate it, you guys. You're really helping.
we can stop right there. The total is $692.
Good God.
Wow. That's awesome.
Guys, that is amazing.
That's the power of Eddie. You preach this every single video. Every single video. Why are you so shocked? Why does this surprise you? You tell us.
And you told me at the beginning of the stream. I want to say something because I'm gonna drill this into your head and I'm gonna keep doing this to you. You said at the beginning of the stream that God will bless you. Well, like I said, how do you know that you meeting me and Ghost Dog coming to me about this? He could have gone to anybody. Okay, how do you know that this wasn't your blessing?
Yeah.
Francis is
Lord
saying,
works in mysterious ways, young man.
Hold on. Francis is saying, let's get them to 1,000. And honestly, guys, I don't want to push them like that. That is up to them. Okay.
Right. Yeah. This is fine.
That is up to them. I'm blown away by how much you guys have helped. It is absolutely amazing to know that it's less stress on them now. They can focus on what they need to do. Jojo, hang in there for about an hour. Okay. I think Carlos he wants Boyd to come over. So
I'm not going to force anybody. If they want to help, they can
well,
help. If they
and this is the thing is no one's forcing anyone. We're putting it out there and we're asking for help.
I have not heard, since I've been on here, since I'm reading the chat, I have not yet seen anybody say, hey, give money. Hey, do this.
Exactly.
No. Everybody's been saying it. You give if you got.
I know.
Don't spread the word. Somebody else down the road might have something that can help out a little bit. A buck goes a long ways. A buck.
If they could just do me a favor, if you don't want to, you don't have to give us anything, but if you can do me a favor and just, when you wake up in the morning, just wake up with a smile on your face and pass that smile forward, that's payment to me right there. Pay that smile forward. Show some love.
Listen, I don't know if you guys know who Carlos is, okay? And this is very weird that I'm gonna say this. Carlos used to troll me hardcore when I started, okay?
And me.
Yeah. And Brian. He was one of our biggest trolls. Now, upon getting to know him, he's a pretty cool guy. Okay. And he does some messed up things. He's got a twisted sense of humor. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty fucked up that way. But I mean, he has also done some good things. Okay.
I always tell the other trolls that come to my chat, look, you're on Carlos's turf, all right?
This is
that's when they go away. They're like, no, we don't want to mess with Carlos.
Priscilla says, I just sent a little donation. Much love and prayers. Even though I get kicked out of every paranormal stream. Yeah, because you're an ass in them, Carlos. But I will say this, okay?
Are you sure you're not talking about WTF Mike?
Yeah, he's the same way.
No, Carlos.
I don't kick Carlos out. I don't kick him out of my chats. He's
no. We're talking at the beginning. Like, we don't kick him out. He's never been banned or anything. We just tell him because he comes in and he says some pretty fucking shit sometimes. Or he'll be a smartass when we're trying to have a serious conversation. Hey, RK, what's up? But all in all, Carlos is a pretty cool guy once you get to know him. He gets a bad rap because he does do some trolling shit. But I mean, he has helped out. I've actually seen him help out. That's the funny part. When I first met him, I thought he knows this. I thought he was a piece of shit. Okay. There was many times him and I went at it, and I actually still have those streams up on my channel. I'm not gonna lie. He'll tell you that.
I love how you and my wife, y'all just call it as you see it.
Hey, he'll tell you that. There's times that Carlos puts in there that the only reason he didn't try to like post any of my reactions to his trolling, because that's what they used to do. They used to take pictures of everyone that's freaking out while they're getting trolled, and they would use it as their content. He used to tell people in my chat that he only did it because of the size of my boobs. Literally. He has a fascination with my
He
tits.
said, Heather's Conte, he said that they gave up just banning him.
They gave up banning him.
Heather's Haunting's in here?
Alicia says I let him stay too. He's really nice when he visits. Yeah, he can be really nice. I mean, if you get on the wrong side of him, he can be a real asshole too. But I mean, everybody has that in them. At some point, I don't care who you are. You can be the nicest person in the world. Someone crosses that line and you're gonna snap.
True.
I've seen some of the most refined people on YouTube snap. I've seen people go, right to somebody on a live stream, and then
Green Bay Rocket.
Not too often. I gave up snapping.
Eddie did it. He did it on. Who was its channel?
I was on someone's live stream, and Fallen Angel, and for the first time, it's never happened to me because I'm always a very happy person, but I actually went off on somebody on someone else's live stream.
Because she was lurking.
Because she was lurking, and I called her out as being a troll, and she got offended, and I basically cussed her out without using any cuss words, but my voice had just it was loud, and my wife had never seen me like that in a long time.
I missed that one.
Oh, he went off. Ghost Dog. He went off.
Blew up.
Thank you, Priscilla.
But I kept it clean because I was on someone else's chat. But I went off in a nice way.
Green Eyes asked, Eddie, you have sang on Kev 7 before, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure has.
I sure have.
Plenty of times.
He's had some really good singers over there.
Yes, he has. Dreamwalking Angel's got a gorgeous voice.
Yeah.
Even
Brian's had Alicia up too. There's some really talented people out there that tend to shy away.
Right.
Hey, Kev, have you ever had a Faith in the Fallen come on your show and sing?
You sang up on my show too? Yep, you bet.
Oh my God, I'm in love with those people.
Yep, they're talented, that's for sure.
I've even seen Lou Rock up there singing.
Sure have.
Yeah, Lou's been up there.
Lou Rock's pretty darn good.
I have to hear Lou Rock.
I like to lurk when he does the singing streams.
Right, he's not on here.
Wow.
Oh man.
I appreciate that everyone else made the singing list there except me.
No, you know what, Green Bay?
I'm sure you're doing it in a bucket, Green Bay.
I'm just kidding.
Green Bay. I had a group once, and we were headed to LBJ Ranch, and it was a group of veterans, and I let them watch Mr. Funky.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. He had a tour bus full of veterans, and we're playing videos for him.
Yes.
I do want to say this. Thank you, Carlos, for contacting Boyd. It means a lot that you're out there helping us and not trolling tonight. Thanks, gamer community and my cry. Yes, guys, to everyone that is donating, everyone that's showing up, everyone that's showing support, everyone that's sharing it out. It doesn't matter what you've done. The fact that you're here, you're interacting, you're lifting their spirits, you're donating, you're sharing it out, you're getting people in here to help. That's what matters. Okay? Because without you guys, we don't have channels. We'd just be some fucking weirdos on here talking to ourselves. Honest to God, that's literally what we would be.
We're not weirdos on here talking to ourselves.
Yeah, don't classify me as normal here, Jojo.
Right.
Okay, hold on. You do remember who you're all talking to, right?
I thought we were weirdos talking to us.
Yeah, but
well, that's only when you're doing a vlog.
You have voices in your head you can talk to. I mean, we
Listen,
literally
they don't
legitimately
cooperate
talk to
anymore.
ourselves.
The voices in my head stopped cooperating long time ago. Okay, so it
The trolls
becomes an argument, and I'm just tired of arguing.
And Jenny Marseth, we love you too. I'm sorry I missed your name on here. I just seen you here. God bless you, Jenny.
I think, guys, though, we have, what is the final total?
517.
517?
Oh, no, 697.
697. Guys, you
Well,
guys have
hold
done.
on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh,
I just passed on another donation to you.
Oh man.
Refresh.
Megan JoJo, I like being a weirdo. I'm a weirdo too, okay? I was trying to make a point and you guys fucking ruined it.
Well, I just want to know, JoJo, when are you going to get this hair color back? This is awesome looking.
I have to have it redone again. It faded, but the thing is with the way that it is, I have to wait for it to like fade completely out and then redo it.
I'll do it again, babe.
And right now I can't really afford that. That's like a luxury. I have the color, but I have to bleach my hair again. So
Tab 7.
Yeah, cool dog. You heard it right. I'll do it here.
So what's that final total?
747.
Oh yeah.
Amazing, guys.
Thank you all.
Mary Neal wants to know if you got hers.
Yes, I
Yes?
did.
Okay.
Thank you so very much, Mary.
Guys, you guys have absolutely blown my mind tonight. Listen, for once I'm beyond words. Okay, and that's unusual for me because I don't shut the fuck up. So you guys have done amazing, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much. I'm so relieved that they're not going to have to stress for a little bit. Okay? And honestly, I don't know what else to say except for thank you.
I'm
lost for words.
I just want to thank JoJo for taking my DM. I mean, she could have just ignored me. She really doesn't know me that well. Yeah, I've had her up in my lives a couple times, but again, I really don't know her that well. I mean, she sounds like a great person to have a tiff battle one of these days with, but I hope you got rubber gloves on when we do it.
And Cab 7, this is Haunted Trucking, by the way. Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already said, yeah.
And Ghost Dog, this is Cab 7 from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Hold on. So Green Eye says, remember, you can always go to food banks, and they have been. But like I said, I mean, food banks, they give you some, but they don't give you enough. And when you've got
Here they don't.
4 boys that are growing, and you've got medications you got to pay for, and things like that, it's harder.
You know, here's something that, you know, people could do out there in the audience. I always say the audience in the chat. They live in Texas, okay? I'm not going to tell you exactly where, that's up to them, but they live in Texas. If you know anything about Texas food banks or medication, especially the medication programs, if there's something they may not know of, you can find them. It's Eddie and Jen, the blogs, and then some on Twitter. You can see it in their channel. It's in the About section. You'll see their Twitter handle. Let them know, because maybe there's something they don't know. They haven't found yet. Medication is almost number one besides food. And they do have children that absolutely need this. So I'm asking you, if you're knowledgeable in the medical field and maybe know programs that they haven't tried, let them know. DM them. You know, hit them up. Like I always say, hit them up. Give them some information. Anything's welcome. It isn't just, if you can't do it monetary, you could do it information, intelligent.
We're always open to suggestion, especially when it comes to our boys.
Absolutely.
Just keep in mind that they are autistic, and so there's certain things that they can have and certain things they can't. You know, so just keep that in mind. You know, but we're always open to suggestions.
Yeah, see, Lady Swan says you're only allowed to go to the food bank once every 3 months. So it's not enough, which is true. And I mean here too, there's a limit here. You can only go once a month here. And some of them you can only get food vouchers here like once every 6 months. So there's so many people that need help out there that these places that are meant to help, one, they get taken advantage of sometimes. Okay. And there's never enough to go around. That's the sad reality is there's tons of stuff out there, but there's never enough to go around because there's so many in need.
Right.
No, there's a lot of medical programs out there. I'm just not knowledgeable in it.
And
so that's why I said that, you know.
Tammy, I did see your message, but like I said before, I don't want pranks. That's not why I did this. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not here. It's just my channel. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, Victor asked if we've tried medical cannabis. Unfortunately, here it is illegal.
We're not allowed to have marijuana here.
At least not yet.
Give
Half
it-
the time, you think I'd be the one.
Well, you know, Eddie, we are going to go investigate that cemetery down in the really goofy area.
I do have a question, okay? Because up here, that marijuana, whether it's medical or not, is legal up here, okay? CBD oil, stuff like that. And I know you can order CBD oil online. Now, when you get your son his CBD oil, does it have to be from like a prescription, or can you order his online? Because sometimes that's cheaper.
That is online.
Yeah, that's online. We don't get
And
it.
how long does it last?
I go through $200 a month because it costs $100 per bottle, and he goes through 2 bottles because he takes over almost 60 drops a day and CBD oil.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's so many other websites on there. Does it have to be from that specific site?
It depends on for instance, it depends on the ingredients in it, because a lot of places are fake and they're not real CBD oil. They have additives in it, so they're not going to be beneficial to a person who needs it.
Believe me,
So there's only certain
found those
sites. There's only certain sites that have like the pure spectrum, and they're like $100 a bottle because he's like at almost 1,000 milligrams.
Okay.
So each, like the higher the milligrams is, that's more money added onto it per bottle.
And how much does he get per thing?
It is a 30 ml bottle. That's as big as it gets, is a 30 ml bottle.
Oh, like what's his dose?
Dosage? It's 1,000 milligrams, and he gets 50 drops a day. So he gets 25 milligrams in the morning and 25 milligrams, 25 drops in the morning, 25 drops at night. They don't really have a dosage to it.
Okay.
It's just, the milligrams, of the bottle, the higher it is, the more effective it is for him. Because we started small. We started at like 500, and it didn't help. His seizures increased it by a lot. Like he was having 2 to 3 a day. Then we increased it up to 750, and he was having them once a day. So we ended up increasing it up to 1,000, and he was having 1.
Now, you guys had mentioned about Ohio. Are you guys like interested in like moving back up to Ohio, or?
My mom wants me to move back up there. That's where my family is.
Okay, because Ohio now it is legal, not for recreational, but medicinal, as not to smoke, but edibles and oils is legal in the state of Ohio right now. And I believe come next spring, it's going to be legal across the board. So.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oils and edibles are legal here in the state of Ohio.
Because we're down here, we're in San Antonio, Texas, and we have no family here except for her aunt, who we rarely see, and that's it. We have no family other than that.
And we don't have the commissaries They didn't pass for the commissaries to come in, but you can literally go right across the border into Michigan, go to the commissary, and bring it back across, and it's legal. But
now hold on though.
yeah, we're supposed to have like commissaries starting next year or something like that.
I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat that know where to get, because Donna Rock, she gets they have a hemp shop where she is, and they sell CBD oil, and she gets it for her husband because her husband has seizures. Okay, and she gets it for $35 a bottle. So what I'm gonna tell you guys, if you have me on Facebook or you find me on Twitter or Instagram, guys, message me the details and I can get that info over to them and they can take a look at it and see if it's something that'll work for their
We'll
son.
definitely take a look at that. $35 a bottle, man, that's not bad.
Yeah. So I mean, guys, just send me the information. I'll pass it on to them. Make sure they get it.
Yeah, most definitely.
And if you guys do end up moving back to Ohio, man, we got to get some investigations on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never lied on that.
What's stopping me from right now is Manny, is all the neurologies he has. He has specialized neurologists that go through what they call Mayo Clinic. They deal specifically with people with epilepsy and only epilepsy seizures. And in his case, he has such an advanced epileptic seizures that they want to see if he can do brain surgery on him, but they'd have to see if he qualifies because of him having disabilities. They have to go in, admit him into the hospital, take him off all the seizures, let him go through the seizures that he's having to figure out what exact seizures he has, and then do an MRI at the same time he's doing them to trigger exactly what side of the brain his motor skills are on. Like if it's on the right side of the brain, then he's safe because his upper left tuberal lobe is where the seizures are coming from. So if it's on the same side, then they can't do the surgery because it'll affect his mobility, like his speech and his walking and stuff.
Right.
So
he'll basically be like a newborn baby all over again.
Yeah, so he's going. It's a long process, and when it took us almost a year just to get this neurologist that he's seeing now, to get it even going.
Tell him how often you actually get to see him.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
He sees him every 3 months.
Wow.
With his advanced seizures.
And the thing is, I don't. When was the last time you saw him?
Just
July.
Yeah, July.
Yeah, he just seen him in July.
It was right around my birthday in July.
Okay,
but he won't see him until February because the last appointment he supposed to have had in December, they had to cancel it because the doctor was going to be out of town. So they had to extend it to February.
That's where I was getting at. That's why I remember you saying something about.
Yeah, so now he has to wait 6 months to even get his, his medication.
The seizures are increasing now.
Yes.
And that's the reason why this herb, this drop, whatever you're talking about. I'm not a druggie, unfortunately. So. But
good night, Candy Kisses. Thanks for coming by, hun.
Hey, Jojo, I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. I got a few things.
That's fine. I'm gonna actually wrap this up, guys.
And Green Bay, thank you so much, not only for your donation, but just being here. Because I hardly ever get a chance to even be on a panel with you. And there was times that you asked me to come on a panel, but I would always be at work.
Oh, it'll happen.
Yeah, Green Bay, thanks for being on my panel, even though you don't invite me to yours anymore.
I'm always sleeping.
Hold up. Stop using that excuse.
That's what you say. I'm sleeping. What do you always do?
Yeah, when you send it at 4 in the freaking morning.
I can't help it that I'm up and you're not.
What, are you ashamed to have me on during the daytime when people can actually see that you're friends with me?
I haven't been doing any channels in the
I
daytime.
see how it is. No, I get it. I get it.
No, Green Bay Wacky doesn't live stream in the daytime. He only puts up videos, and that's because he sparkles in the daylight. He's one of them Twilight vampires.
I just got one question for Green Bay Wacky. Have you had any boxes move lately?
Any what?
Any boxes move on you lately?
Any boxes? No.
Hey,
That was no, but I did have I did have a snake move the other day, a toy snake, and it stopped moving when I looked at it.
You aren't still hearing the voices from earlier, are you?
Come on, that video was funny.
Well, guys, I want to thank everyone
I'll
that
get you guys
had a
later,
hand in
okay.
this. I want to thank everyone on this panel. Everyone that's on this panel. You guys are amazing. You didn't have to come up and show support, and you did. You know, I can always count on you guys, and I know that. Ghost Dog is first time being on my panel. Next time I have him up, he'll probably be like, "Fuck that! I'm not doing that again."
I just want to, you actually mentioned this. I wanted to get on your one test, and you had a private panel going on. I understand that. But I'll tell you what, when you were defending Cab 7 that day, I so wanted to get on that. Oh, I wanted to get on that. Because I'm a nice guy on my live and everything else, but trust me, I can get nasty. I'm a truck driver.
I was raised by a truck driver.
All right, then you know where I'm coming from.
I know.
Thank you very, very much for having me up, Joe Bucker.
No problem.
Really
Thank you
it.
for filling me in on everything. I know it's a hard pill to swallow because, well, like I said, Eddie and Jen did not want this, and it was happening anyway. But I'm glad that we got them the help. And honestly, I would like to say it wasn't us. It was everyone else that did this. Cab had a hand in it. Everyone in the chat had a hand in it. You guys got them the help that they need so they don't have to stress.
And who knows? This may not be, we're ending the show now.
Yeah.
But this might still be going on because I guarantee you everybody in the chat.
Well, I know Frances wanted to get them to 1,000 and she said something about mentioning it in her stream. If that happens, I mean that's on them. Okay, I already duked it out with Eddie. You guys can duke it out with him next, all right? But I'm telling you, I won because I don't lose. So someone else might not be so lucky.
Beth Plant said, Cab 7, I sent a message to Facebook with the link they need.
To your Facebook or to theirs?
I don't know if they sent it to mine or if they sent it to theirs, but apparently they needed a link for something.
Donna just put it in the chat.
Donna says the place is called Hemp House.
I've heard of that place. Hemp House.
Either way, folks, I got to get back to bed. What happened, JoJo?
What?
You started kind of late, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I was busy helping out someone else that needed a little help from a listening ear kind of thing.
Okay.
That's one thing that people don't know. Like, there are people that they have direct contact with me all the time. So, I mean, when someone needs something, I tend to put my stuff on hold so I can help them out and listen to them, because to me, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, I'm never fucking on time for anything except for like.
You know what? I get off of JoJo.
You would be surprised how many phone calls that me and JoJo end up on.
Yeah.
Whether it's just JoJo and a person, or just me and a person, or me, JoJo, and that person.
Yeah.
Helping people out behind the scenes,
Yeah.
whether it be an OBS question or, what am I supposed to do about my son? This is going on,
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, I mean,
a chunk of the time, like, everybody thinks that we just talk about YouTube 24/7, and we don't. A lot of the people that reach out to us talk about their lives and ask for advice and things like that. And Cab gets the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it sometimes can be stressful because you spread yourself thin, but at the same time, you don't want to let anyone down.
Right.
But I am grateful, guys. Mod God, Donna, all you amazing mods out there that were dropping dropping that link, sharing this out. Everyone, not even just the mods, but everyone that was donating, sharing this out, commenting, sending prayers, sending love. You guys did amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better community.
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
Absolutely amazing.
Carrie and company, everybody in the chat, we love you guys so much.
Everybody in the chat, give yourself a hand because it's well deserved. Thank you. I'm thanking you because I know what this family needs. I know what this family is going through. I hear it every other day when I talk to them, and they are a proud family. They are very proud. I'm really surprised you won, JoJo. I understand, but I know Eddie's conviction on stuff like
and
that.
I get it too, but see, the whole thing is like he told me, well, God's gonna bless them. Well, guess what? You got that tonight.
But wait, there's more. And I just want to say this before we end the stream tonight. Eddie and Jen are only 1,000 watch time hours away from their monetization review. If each person out there in the chat watched 2 hours of his content, he'd be there. He'd be there.
Oh, I love you too, Donna.
I'm telling you, guys, if you want to help him out, help him get to his monetization. Just before you go to bed tonight, run his playlist. Just leave the computer on and let it run his playlist. And, that's going to help him out too. You know what I mean?
That would be so wonderful. Wow. Only thing I can say is wow, because I'm just so blown away by the love of community. And this is what community is supposed to be about. And this is what I, along with Cab 7 and everybody else, try to, practice that, to preach that, to show love and support, love each other, love one another. This is what it's all about. And I just wish I could pay it back, but I will pay it forward.
Pay it forward. That's all we ask.
Yeah, pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
That's why,
guys, I really got to get to sleep.
All right. Good night, Ghost Dog.
Good night, Ghost Dog. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Dog.
I do have to say that since EVPs had their season finale last week, I'm not sure if there's anything going on tomorrow. So who knows? It might be another freaking surprise stream. But not on my channel because I need to fucking rest. Okay. But I will say this Saturday, I have one favor to ask. Okay. One favor, just a simple favor. Okay. Saturday, I'm having my birthday stream. So I want to make sure that I have everyone there, hanging out, having fun with us. Eddie and Jen. I'm starting it probably around 9-10 p.m. Eastern.
Good, because he's off Sunday.
Yep, I will be there. We will be there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So there you go. You're off Sunday. So make sure you guys are there. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. It's going back to the way that my channel...
It's going to be raunchy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Raunchy is her middle name.
It's going to be like Cab 7 on Cornhub.
I love Kevin.
But I'm hoping that I see a lot of you guys there, have fun. Honestly, I don't do much for my birthdays. Last year I did a live stream on my birthday last year and had a blast. And this year we're going to do the same thing. So hopefully I will see you guys there.
Oh, we will
Saturday.
be there.
We'll be there.
Well, if you're going to be there, then I'm going to put you up on panel and you're really going to get to know me real well.
That's right.
Look at Ben's face. He's
I'll
like,
have the wine ready.
You know what? I think we're going to have to, I'm going to have to run your channel that night because we're going to have more than 6 people up on the panel.
Oh, yeah.
We end up with 84.
Listen, I'm still looking for that one person that's got the balls to roast me. I haven't come across one of them yet that can really get like down and dirty and roast me. Because the problem is the last person that ever fully got down and dirty and roasted me was Lunatic Dad. And even after he did it, he was like, I can't do this. This is my daughter. I can't do this.
You're putting a challenge out there to Uber Goober. I'm hearing this challenge to Uber Goober right now.
I'm here.
It's going to tear you up.
I'm waiting. But guys, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, Brian's heart, Ghosts, Cabs, and Eddie and Jen.
Oh yeah, you guys are fucking awesome, man.
Oh, thank you.
He had to drop that F-bomb in there, didn't he?
Well, because he doesn't get to swear on anyone else's channel.
Yeah, this is my away team channel right here.
Oh my god. I'm glad you guys got the help that you did tonight. I hope that you guys can go to bed now with a little bit of relief.
We can, and yes, we can.
All right, guys.
Sleep easy tonight, knowing that this community's got your back, brother.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate it, everyone. JoJo, Ghost Mafia, Ben, and everybody in the chat. We thank you so very much. Sherry B, Jenny Morissette, Tammy Burgess, Chief Armor Bull is here, Green Eyes, Joyce Sumter, Joshua, Native Grammy, Jory Cox, Beth. There's so many of you. God bless you all. We love you all so very much. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart.
So one last time before we go, and I don't know if you've gotten any more donations or not, but check your total again.
It's 747.
747. Okay. Awesome.
That's amazing.
That
All
is
right, guys. On that note, we are going to end this stream. I will see you guys. I'll be floating around. I mean, you'll find
I
us.
know you will.
I will see you Saturday. I think we're doing What the Fuck Friday. I don't know. I still have yet to talk to Lady Swan. So
she's checking her schedule right now.
And a huge shout out again to Lady Swan. God bless you, Lady
Yes
Swan.
or no? Well, you won't be home before 10 o'clock. Oh, so it'd be like 11 o'clock on Friday.
Okay.
10:30, 11 o'clock on Friday. Yeah.
All right. Whatever. So yes, it's on.
Okay.
Okay. We have yet to discuss which channel. I say her channel because we missed it last week. I was sick, and yeah. So we're gonna probably do it on Lady Swan's channel.
That works.
So, anyways, guys, I'm saying goodnight and thank you guys. I'm not a religious person, but God bless you. Okay.
God bless you.
And on that note, it's dog ham.
It's dog ham time.
Dog ham time.